Well, my man MoneyBoy Trey in the building. He said, hit that like, or we gon' fight. Make sure you check him out on YouTube.
Hello. Let me talk to the host. The host is MoneyBoy Trey. What's popping?
Will you interview with at MoneyBoy Trey?
Or MoneyBoy Trey is back. Where you been?
MoneyBoy. You see me in they chats because that's the circle that I associate with.
MoneyBoy said manhood is subjective. No, the fuck it's not.
She got a coochie so tight and clean, with a grip so mean it'll snap your pain. That kitty don't purr, it bites and it screams, got me sweating through sheets and seeing my dreams. It's wetter than a creek in a hurricane, hotter than a stovetop cooking propane. Every time she clenches, I about go insane. She'll drain my soul through my goddamn vein. Her pussy brings life, it rewires my brain like touching a socket in the pouring rain. It grips, it pulls, it sucks me dry, got me cussing, praying, damn near cry like a lasso rope on a rodeo steer. Once it locks on, I ain't getting clear. It shocks my heart, it fries my brain like moonshine burning through my veins. That coochie got power I can't explain, like touching a socket in the pouring rain. She rides me hard like a buck and steer. Neighbors pound the walls, but I can't hear. Boots fly off and my hat hits the floor. When that grip locks tight, I come begging for more. She don't need lube, don't need foreplay. That coochie got torque like a Chevrolet. Bites down hard like a pit bull's teeth. Got me seeing stars and I can't find relief. It grips, it pulls, it sucks me dry. Got me cussing, praying, damn near cry like a lasso rope on a rodeo steer. Once it locks on, I ain't getting clear. It shocks my heart, it fries my brain like moonshine burning through my veins. That coochie got power I can't explain, like touching a socket in the pouring rain. Doctor said, son, you're losing weight. That girl's coochie got you chewed up, bait. I said, Doc, I'll die with a smile on my face, cause that grip's God's gift to the human race. It grips, it pulls, it sucks me dry, got me shouting Jesus to the sky like a lasso rope on a rodeo steer. Once it grabs hold, I'm stuck right here. It shocks my heart, it fries my brain like moonshine burning through my veins. That coochie got power I can't explain, like touching a socket in the pouring rain. Take a hallelujah. That's about everybody. We miss on the song a lot. This make a man about it. This is called Tell Another Dude. If you handle your business right, I'ma promote your ass. You bitch out and try to kite, I'ma come smoke your ass. The shit that I'm giving you, they drawing blood to get. The fix be running through because they love the shit. So don't come with that, no one wouldn't buy it. The shit was cool. Niggas try to rob me, nobody was coming through. Snitches, I can't have that. Bitches, I can't have that. Riches, you can have that. Just bring me my cash back. Look, it's all gravy with me, go ahead and shine. That's how you play it with me, you're big time. All I want is the G's with a trunk full of keys. A Benz on 20s, you got something you can lend me. Shit, boys ain't doing nothing for me for free. Can't put no trust in you boys, cause y'all be trying to run G. Cause I don't like dreaming about making no cheese. Wanna see my motherfucking bank account OD. Until then, I'ma be thugging behind the project building, smoking that 5 with the ghetto children, plotting on a way that we can make $1 million. Yeah, I'ma be thugging behind the project building, smoking that 5 with the ghetto children, plotting on a way that we can make $1 million. Hey, now I'm on some shit again. Leave a hater stranded like Gilligan. Hundreds I'm considering, flexing for $1 million. Catch it, hater, I'm killing them. They stop, but I ain't feeling them. My jacket off appearing them. Some will say it's numerary, partners in vocifering. Juvenile is different. Look at what I did to them. Boys wearing Reeboks instead of Nikes and Timberlands. Bitch hitters, I be tipping them. My Mac 9, it be flipping them. Some of these haters is trying to run G, so I be gifting them. They will do the same to me. Boys ain't no family. Shit is all a game to me, but nobody gon' handle me. 400 degrees, toting guns, running with me. No wonder we need more money one could receive. Play, I wanna deal with this Christ. I'ma put it open in his life. Never should I fuck with me right. Why you keep ducking me shy? I'ma knock your head off. Boy, tryna get to your fuck, tryna play it off. You made the beat, pussy so wise, you scared. If you mind your fucking business, then your life would be spared. I can't see it. Pussy try to make me out a bitch, I can't be it. I had this motherfucker crow with hitters like Free Nick. You probably can save yourself, but you can't save your neighbors. When my nine get to spinning around like a baseball player. Put on this potato on the end of my nine. Foolishness I entertain to keep these boys in line. Look, cause I don't like to dream about making no cheese. Cause I don't like to dream about making no cheese. Wanna see my smoking that 5 with the ghetto children, plotting on a way that we can make $1 million. Yeah, I'ma be thugging man a project building, smoking that 5 with the ghetto children, plotting on a way that we can make $1 million. Ask some boy about me, bet them bitches know me. Man, know your head buster out that wild TC. I'm a young hitter. Look at what you done, hitter. You done made me mad. Now I'm gonna get my gun, hitter. Better watch your tongue, hitter. Cause I'm getting dumb, hitter. Kill one hitter to represent where I'm from, hitter. 3 things you don't ever do. Fuck with a man, exchange or his mama. You do that, you want drama. Fuck with a big timer for sure. You gon' see I'm out to. Which one of you boys want me? I'ma keep it real with you. You say you the man, I know I'm the man, and I'm ready to deal with you. I'm prepared for the toe tagging. Keep my Reebok strapped tight with my key ball sagging. Now I done rocked a couple of keys, and I done flipped that 2 times. I know I'm in a drought, and they gonna pursue mine. I got bills to pay, I can't be playing with you jokers. These youngsters something else, now you bout it, they'll provoke you. You can't understand how a hitter my age can hit the streets like the bustin' with the 12 gauge. But I don't like to dream about making no cheese in the future. Wanna see my fucking pockets OD. Until then, I'ma be thugging behind the project. Fucking that tired of it, ghetto shit. I ain't ready to tell you this, the next gon' ride.
Good garbage day, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? We're back with some more body cam videos. Y'all see Truth Hurts. I told y'all was gonna think she had been a New York Knicks fan her whole life. I wake up, I see she done posted shorts of Jalen Brunson being the MVP with clips and shit. She don't even know who that is. She does not know. The bad wagon jumping is real. It is. But yeah, we're back with a couple body cam videos. This one in particular is titled, "Woman Refuses to Get Out of Vehicle and Tries to Drive It Off the Tow Truck." I hope she gets a good tasing for this. I hope she does. Gabe, I'm liking the Sophie Cunningham content. Keep it up. You can actually those are things, you know, there are several channels that are like dedicated to people that they like and stuff. So, you know, I think Sophie Cunningham have a good following. You may want to start using hashtags in your description or title for her name, since she doesn't actually have a YouTube page, to get it in traction and see how many other people are actually talking about it. She don't look better than that fine ass white girl that played for the Sparks, though. I'm sorry. I don't know how you skipped the white girl that played for the Sparks. I can't think of her name. You know who I'm talking about, though. The blood, fine bitch is fine as hell. How do you skip her and go to Sophie? What you mean? Oh, hell no. That white girl that played for the Sparks, I think she's a second-year play. Bruh, she fine as fuck. She is, bruh. There is no, put them two females side by side. She is going to win every time by a landslide. So, no, she was not. She may be a better basketball player, but in the looks department, Cameron got it. And I think, I'm trying to make sure that's even her. I think this will be her second year, though. She was a rookie last year. If Cameron was a rookie last year, then yeah, that's who you're talking about. But see the little petite blonde, that bitch fine as a motherfucker, in uniform and out. Now, she would be one of the ones I would be like, Umar, you ain't talking about shit. I'm finna fuck the hell out this white bitch. Oh, you mean Lexi Brown? I don't know who Lexi Hull is. I know who Lexi Brown is, the co-host that used to be on Gil's Arena. Hold on, let me pull the goddamn. Fuck this. Y'all, Gabe that made me stop. Hold up. He is sidetracked me. Let me Google this shit right quick. LA Sparks team. LA Sparks roster. Let's see here. I know this bitch when I see her. No, Cameron Brink. Oh, fuck. Ray looks pretty cute. Hold on. Let me share this screen. I don't think it's Cameron, Gabe. I don't think it's Cameron. Looking at this photo, I don't think it's her. Hold on. Well, actually, I don't have to do that. I can just hit share this screen instead. Okay, let's look through something. It's definitely not De'Erica. Now Nika is kind of cute. See when she be dressed up in her clothes. Ray Burrell looks pretty hot. Come on now, let's see. Y'all ain't gonna show me no better pictures of Cameron. I think that may. I think so. I think it's this picture right here. Maybe that is her. Let's see. What year is she? 24. Oh, yeah, so she's 24. She's 2024. So yeah, she's in her third season. I don't think that's her though. Hold on. It gotta be. Because I don't think they would have traded this chick already. I don't know. I might have to agree with you, Gabe, because I don't know those pictures. Maybe I just saw a couple glamour shots of this white bitch. Oh, it definitely was not her. It was not her at all. Never mind. All right, well, we'll still do. This is Cameron, y'all. I'm going to put Sophie Cunningham up here next and let y'all decide. This is still a fine white girl. Yeah, right there. She's still a fine white girl. The picture I saw, though, I must have seen a picture like this. I just seen in her uniform and was like, son of a bitch, she fine. Round one, pick two. She was the second pick. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, she came in the same year as Caitlin Clark, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's put up Sophie Cunningham. Is it S-O-P-H-A? Sophie Cunningham. Yep. Well, this is Gabe's crush. Nah, G, I'm still going with Cameron. Sophie cute though, but I'm going with Cameron. Like you look at her basketball photo, G. Come on. If we comparing white bitches and just off their basketball photo alone, Cameron gets the edge. Look at this. She looks like a suburban house mom. She looks like a soccer mom, Gabe. And in this particular picture, she like a soccer mom. Let's see what Gabe is saying. I'm not reading the chat. Let me see what he's saying. Okay. E. Brooks says she's with Gabe. Look up Sophie. I'm showed coach 2-0. What's 2-0? All right, let's see. Yeah, nah. See, nah. I'm taking oh, is this who you were talking about? Lexi Hull? That's who you were talking about? I never heard of her. Lexi got some big ass teeth. There are no Angel Reese's. That's all I'll say. Neither one of them are Angel Reese. All right, let's see here. Sharing. How do I get back to my damn video? Stop sharing. Yeah, that's my other white girl. Close that out. All right, now we get back to Gabe. Gabe, Gabe is a colonizer disruptor. He came in to disrupt my live stream, even though he didn't say anything to me. And I started talking to him about Sophie Cunningham first. That's what the Filipino Mexican man do. They come in and they distract you. That is their sole purpose in life, is to distract you and then hit you with a burrito. That's what they do. All right, let's see what this crazy woman did. She smiles. She just don't smile on the court.
On January 22nd.
I'm just glad that the NBA is now the WNBA is now producing some soft-looking ass females. Like, if we gonna be honest, when the WNBA first came out and we had Cheryl Swoops in them, it was some rough-looking bitches. Like, the whole league just looked like studs, except for Cheryl Swoops and Lisa Leslie. Everybody else looked just manly. I'm glad they finally got some girly girls in there. Now, if they could just play basketball, we may have something to talk about.
In 2026, deputies responded to a neighborhood disturbance involving a tow truck driver and a resident. Earlier, an HOA parking officer had flagged a vehicle for not having a parking pass and dispatched a tow company to remove it. Before the truck could leave, a major dispute broke out when a female ran out of the house and jumped straight into the driver's seat, refusing to move so the driver couldn't take the car. When deputies arrived on scene, they initially met with the mother to figure out what was happening, while the daughter remained inside the vehicle.
I just got a text that said what I said about the Mexican people being distractors, colonizers, and throwing a burrito at you. I got a text that said that was racist. I'm racist, ma'am. It is what it is. I ain't gonna hurt nobody. I'm racist, but no racism don't hurt nobody. This is jokes. But they do throw a burrito at you. Not the Taco Bell kind either. You know, the little small burritos you buy from the food truck and they put the lime on the side and all that goddamn cilantro for no reason. Yeah, one of them. I'd be mad every time I get one of them tiny ass tacos from the food truck. I'd be like, I should have went to Taco Bell.
Deputy Campbell, Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office.
If I'm not black, fuck you. Well, that would be a weird. Are you Mexican? Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. What is me? I was talking about a Mexican person mixed with the Filipino person, and you said if you not black, fuck you. If I was white, why is it fuck me for talking about Mexican and Filipino people? I probably would have understood the comment if you said if you not Mexican or Filipino and you said that fuck you. I don't understand how me being black or my lack of blackness would affect the joke that I said, but all right. Oh, what's going on? Okay, you got a different name. What the hell? Oh, okay. Oh, you were being racist as well. I get it. You being racist as hell. You saying if you not black, fuck all other races. Black power. I get you now, my brother. I get. Why you ain't just put the fist up? I would have knew. You've tricked me. You just put the fist up, June.
So what's the problem?
So I'll be here.
Okay.
So what happens is in our complex, you put someone on a parking pass. You don't owe no money nothing. This car is paid for. You put somebody on the parking pass, and the car is okay to stay there. She put the wall off came back, right? So she brought stuff in. I guess our little parking meter guy came out and put a little sticker up there on the car. So as she's coming back, she's in her car. And you want to move it before the tow truck guy gets here. She gets in, right? Because she wants to reverse, but instead of him just letting her go, she's in her car leaving. He's going to park it outside. He hooks her up anyway.
She's in the
Pass the Tapatito.
Right.
Okay. Hey, sir. How you doing? So give me a synopsis of what happened here.
I need to let this car from.
Don't care about that. So you say you got it for a parking violation. What's the parking violation?
I don't really know. It's not good.
You go by the green pass, right? The my own call parking. I'm familiar with that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I really can't keep the car if somebody from outside jumping the car. Yeah, I couldn't do anything.
Okay. So somebody's in the car. You got to put the car down there.
No, it's nobody in the car when I pick the car. So somebody on my side.
But you do realize the rules. The rules is that there can be no public disturbance when you're picking up these cars. If there's a public disturbance, what? Sir, we're here. This is a disturbance.
Because he comes for no reason.
And they said the homeowners association. I don't know how, nigga. I'm not Mexican. I don't know how to pronounce that shit. You knew what the fuck I was talking about. Tapat, nigga. If I said the black way, it's tapatio. I tried to at least educate it up and say tapatio. I think that's right, but fuck it, it's tapatio. Pass the tapatio, Gabe.
The reason why we're here is because there's
Oh, well, June, you just got to change. If you wanted to say June of Wrath, you just got to change your handle. Make your handle name the same name as your YouTube name. It'll put it back.
service. So by you picking up the car, unable to pick it up without them realizing that you picked it up, which is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to pick it up stuffily, but you didn't do that because you're worried you picked it up, which caused disturbance. So
I don't know any Filipino jokes except for they look Asian. That's it. That's it. I ain't got none. I just lump them in with all the Chinese people. Like everybody's Chinese to me. Like Japanese don't exist. None of them. Everybody's Chinese. Filipinos, where the motherfuckers from, Taiwan, everywhere. They all Chinese.
You're picking up public by creating a public service. You got to pick the car down. It's not up for negotiation. Put the car down.
All right, let me call my supervisor.
Sir, listen, that's great. That's great.
Now, Mexican jokes, Holmes. I got a few Mexican jokes, Holmes. They all do have the same eyes. All their eyes are squinty. All of them have little penises, and they all have that weird koosh ball type white, black hair. They all do. They do.
Right. That's great. Listen, listen. Stop talking. Stop talking.
And they all eat rice.
I'm just here, limited time, but I'm telling you, you don't put that car.
And all they women, all them bitches moan like some little fucking kids. They annoying as hell. Like the Asian porn is annoying. Like, shut the fuck up. Yes, ma'am.
Can I have your chippies?
Yes. Yeah, they be doing too goddamn much. And then why in the fuck is they porn censored anyway? Who the fuck goes through shooting a scene and then somebody got to edit that shit for 2 hours and you just see a goddamn blur? Do they actually watch porn like that over in Japan? The good part is blurred out. I can see your face. I can see your titties, but the pussy is blurred out. Why, Sway? I don't know how we got here this morning. We're going to be every goddamn where. I agree. Corn slide eyes. Do. Like the little Cherry Clan.
Down. I'm taking you to jail. Then I'm going to tow truck your tow truck. Go to.
So you take me to jail for no reason.
I'll take you to jail for failure to obey a lawful command. Sir, for failure to obey a lawful command.
By the way, I'm a black guy They don't like watermelon. Now I eat the fuck out some fried chicken, baked chicken, broiled chicken, all types of chicken. I'll eat some chicken. Don't pass me no motherfucking watermelon. Breaking stereotypes, one food at a time.
Why don't you go ahead and do that? All right. Put the car down. No, sir. You put the car down or put in your handcuffs. Okay. Go ahead.
Put the car down and you can call your supervisor.
To pick it up, and I'm driving it. They're so aggressive. And this time I said, no more. You know how many $375 we paid these people? And they won't stop.
I can't stand. Cantaloupe is on my list of fruits that don't have no taste. Honeydew melon is on my list of fruits that don't have no taste. And so is watermelon. That shit ain't got no fucking taste to me. I hate them three. Especially seeing them all in one dish, because you know they'll cut this shit up. Ooh, I cannot stand that shit. And cantaloupe got a weird fucking smell too.
Where's your property line? Is you renting or are you on this?
No, I'm just leasing.
You're leasing? Where's the property line?
She's in. So the thing about it's not even about property line. It is
about property line.
Well,
so
here
if he's coming on to remove your car from your property, that's
this
different.
is my garage.
So, exactly. But if this is a lease and the building is the lease and the property line goes only up to the garage, that's what I'm asking.
That's what. See, I don't know, but this is my garage and this is my parking spot. So good question. This is my first time calling 911. And you know what's funny? I was looking at a video 2 days ago, and this man parked his car, and the guy drove off with this man's car. His child was inside. That's what made me
that's why I'm telling them to put it down there. There's no reason for it to escalate to that point.
I play for school. I work. This is hard. Oh my God, it's just so stressful. Your license, Mr. Campbell?
Yes, ma'am. If I were you, I'd either put it in the garage.
So her neighbor or somebody from the homeowner association called a tow truck because her car was too far over the property line. So this is why, like, I want a whole bunch of space in between me and my goddamn neighbors so we don't have these problems. I want my nearest neighbor to be like 4 miles away. So you won't have to deal with stupid shit like this.
Garage or park it somewhere else.
I live on a Let's Make a Deal a couple of months ago, and I wanted this washer, dryer, and all this other crap, and so I had to put it in the garage. I had nowhere else to put it, and that's what's taking up my garage now. So I need to take this washer and dryer and this other console I want and sell it, because that's what's taking up my garage.
Sí, yo tengo todo eso, lo enseño todo, no le importa. Sir, is there any case number you can get or something like that?
No, I'm not pulling a case number for this. This is a civil matter. There's no reason. There's no reason for me to pull a case number for a civil matter. Okay. Are you requesting a case number?
Just drop the car. That's fine. Just drop the car. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Just Can I make a report on them?
Let me get a little bit more information. So he was, I guess you got a sticker first, and you noticed the sticker?
Yeah, and I always move it, but I think they running some type of thing going on because the guy who does the on-call parking services, he led him right to my car. But this is not the first time they've done this.
So they being racist. They being racist towards you, big thighs. Okay, then let's hear some more.
Okay, so
I've given them thousands of dollars.
I gotcha. It's definitely frustrating. So,
Gabe, I should have applied for Streamer University. I don't think it's too late. I think I should apply for Streamer University just for the hell of it. I watched a whole bunch of niggas clout chase off this shit. I hate that motherfucking them lines are fucking long. I ain't with standing out overnight and all that shit. But the exposure, if you actually get in there, it'll be on his shit. Plus, you could do whatever you do on your end. It'd be quite the experience. It was in New York. I don't know how many days in New York, but like that would have been great content, even if you you wasn't trying to get in it, just to see the atmosphere around it and how many people were in line hoping to get a chance to come to his goddamn event. Is crazy.
after he hooked it up, is when you got in the car?
No, I was already reversing. My car is turned on.
So you were.
Thick thighs save lives. Yes, they do.
In the car
I'm
reversing.
in my car reversing.
Then he was
the car guy who put the tag on it. Because he puts it on, they come and get it. So I seen him already pass it, whatever.
So you were already getting a car to reverse.
My car to reverse. He still lifted me up.
Okay, I understand that he was lifting you up, but did he already hook it? Is what I'm saying.
When I first got into my car?
Yeah, so you hooked it first, and then
you
got into your car to reverse?
I got in my car to reverse. I'm leaving.
And then
he hooks me.
Okay.
And lifted me up. That's what they were going.
Y'all know she lied. That don't sound right. Like any person worth they salt hook the car up first. They don't give a damn about you hopping in it because it's already hooked up. And they typically do not hop behind cars that are about to be in reverse as a safety reason. But I'm gonna let you slide because you got some thick ass thighs. Like I ain't looking nowhere but in her thighs. I ain't gonna even hold y'all.
Yeah. And it was driving.
They're very aggressive.
Why was she hooking up when she was in the car?
There's nobody in the car.
No one in the car.
That's okay.
The parking violation guys are right there.
So
Right now.
at what point did she get in her car?
There's nobody in the car when I.
No, I understand that. I'm saying at what point? Did you look to see if anyone was in the car?
It's not a problem. It's my job. So
No, I understand that. I'm saying, did you even check? Or did you just do your normal hookup thing?
I checked license plate. I got.
No, did you literally look in the car to see if there's a person in the car?
Came out running from the door and jump into the car and see it.
She jumped in the car?
Yeah.
Did you hook it up already?
Yeah, when I hook it up already and up,
and then she jumped in the car?
Yeah, 100%. I that's what I do for
you. Have any proof of
I don't
that?
want no problem.
You don't have a body camera? You don't have cameras?
These things usually have cameras on them.
No, I've got cameras.
Yeah. So why was she in the car?
Because we're gonna move the car, but we always sit in our car sometimes. We stream from here, but she came out because she needed to.
The problem is we're getting two different stories. Okay, apparently she ran into the car after it was hooked, and her story is saying the opposite. So I'm just trying to get an actual recollection of what happened. No, I get that. I completely understand that.
We're coming outside,
but the car was already hooked.
The car wasn't hooked yet. This guy was telling him to come and get it. There was another car over there telling him to come and get this car. When she got in the car, he was already coming. She got in her car first and was trying to reverse. I'm like, why is this taking so long? You guys hook our car every week. We're tired. No. We pay you guys too much money every damn month, about $900 a month. And it's
well, that is a reason that you don't move into a place that has a homeowners association, because they just may not like you. Y'all may get into it and they're gonna make your life a living goddamn hell. What are the pros? What benefits do you get out of HOA as opposed to, we all know the bad shit that comes with HOA? And folks can force you to sell your house. You can't paint it a certain color. You get violations if your grass this way. That, like, it's a whole bunch of cons that come with it. What are the pros for HOA associations? Anybody, give me one.
I was driving down the road like 2 weeks ago. One of the tow truck people followed me. He wanted this car so bad. I'm going to park it outside.
Why are
That's fine. I don't want to escalate the situation. I already grabbed the car. I'm gonna leave.
So like when we travel and come back, take out groceries, we sit in the house for a while, then we have to take the car and park back because you have to put it on the parking pass.
Okay.
So my daughter lives in Tallahassee. She's in college. Okay. But her parking pass is out now. So what we have to do is park it outside, right? So what we do is, this is the first time they've ever came at midnight. They always come at 6 a.m.
Okay.
So you put it on the parking pass and it's fine. But all of her parking passes are out now. So we go to Wawa. She goes to Wawa. Come back with groceries. It's time for us to take it. We hear them.
That's not a pro. You would hope that people would just normally keep up their houses, but that's not a pro. That's you worried about somebody else shit. But that's also why I say, like, I want to be away from my goddamn neighbors.
Come out here. So she's getting her keys or whatever to come on and get in the car. But they're so aggressive. They want the money so bad. They don't care because you get in it. They're trying to race you before.
That's actually a con. You got to keep up your house like it's my motherfucking house. If I don't want to cut the grass for goddamn it 2 months, that's my motherfucking right. If I don't want to paint, if I want to put goddamn it car parts all in my motherfucking yard, that's my right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't think of any pros of that. Now, I guess the one pro I can think of that comes out of, you got to keep your property up, that all the property values go up and they remain high. I guess that could be a pro, but like in most neighborhoods, you expect people to take care of their shit. Like you don't need it. Most neighborhoods don't have homeowner associations, and you can always tell the person that ain't used to having shit because it'll be that one fucked up house. But that house typically don't bring down the value of the neighborhood because the neighborhood is kept up. It's just that one shitty ass owner. I guess that could be a pro, but to me, that's another con. I can't do what the fuck I want to in my house. You got to like with Gil's Arena. He got a motherfucking huge ass mansion, nice ass mansion. And as he was running his show from his house, the homeowners association complained about it being too much traffic, about it being too many cars on the street. So then they started shuttling people in on the buses, and the homeowners association complained about this shit too. I can't imagine having all that goddamn money and motherfuckers telling me I can't have company. And it's not even like the company was bullshit. We was working from home, and the homeowners association had a problem with it, which forced him to relocate and change shit up in the middle of the season. That's fucking crazy.
Or you get
So
75,000. No, it's not.
The homeowners association was called. And some people are speculating that Gil is the one that called the homeowners association and did it because him and Underdog was about to split up. But that's just speculation, though, because I mean, why would he do? He ain't got to put him out of his house. They still filming in there. They just aren't doing the 3 shows. What's going on, my bro? Homeowner does have rules and contracts, correct? I'm assuming they do. Y'all, that is my brother. That's my brother. He on Facebook. How y'all doing? How you feel about them Knicks winning the championship, bro? It's my oldest brother. I'm guessing they have rules and contracts. I'm guessing they do. I think that's, yeah. I'm gonna have to say yes on that. Bam. What the fuck was I about to say?
Ma'am, don't engage with him. Engage with us. We're talking to you, not him.
That it's wrong to park here. And then I live here. You saw her, you heard him, and so that's when she came downstairs. So you are in the wrong. No, we live here. This is my house. I rent this house, right? I understand that. Once she gets in that car, they need to go away because that means she can drive away.
Well, you sound like a Cowboy fan. Y'all is not with it. Y'all are never winning another championship ever again. It was just all the stars aligned that year, and Giannis and them had a perfect team. Boy, you know that shit ain't never happened again, ever. Y'all haven't gotten back close since that. It was a freak accident. It's like the who the fuck just won a random ass Super Bowl recently? You're like, who the fuck? I want to say that. Yeah, who is a random team that won the Super Bowl? I can't fucking think of one now. But who won Super Bowl? I can't even remember who won the fucking Super Bowl last year. The Chiefs weren't in it finally. Damn it, that's crazy. Oh, the Patriots in the. Was it the Patriots in the? Who the fuck did the Patriots? The Seahawks. Well, I guess I can't even say. The Seahawks have won too. But yeah, it would be like it'd be like the Grizzlies winning the championship and us thinking we're going to do this shit regularly. We know if the Grizzlies win a championship, that shit was an accident. Ain't going to never happen again. Just like Memphis, like the University of Memphis making it to a goddamn championship game. Man, we made it there with Derrick Rose. We should have won. Fuck Kansas. But we ain't made it nowhere near that motherfucker sister. It was a freak accident. We wasn't supposed to be there. It be like that. Y'all is not winning no more damn championships. The Brewers. Are we still going on the Nash? Are we still going to Talladega? I'm excited about Talladega. I am. Are we still going there? I'm supposed to be in Detroit next month. I don't know how close that is to Milwaukee. Calm down, sit down, and be fortunate that y'all won. I don't know. Probably if they can get good trade value for him. I think they wiped the team to kind of capitulate to him to let him know he was the guy. I think that's why they got rid of everybody. Because if he was the problem, y'all would have got rid of him first instead of Bain, then Jackson and him. So I think they got rid of all the quote unquote stars for his ego to say this is your team.
You're just trying to go around the system.
It's not
you
even
know
the
it's
system.
I like the Brewers mascot though. They got a cool looking. The Brewers is they the ones with the stadium. They got that big ass slide on the inside, right?
No, it's about to get towed.
No, it doesn't get towed until 6. They're doing something different. I promise you, officer. They never ever come at midnight. We have until 6 in the morning.
Hey, sir, listen.
We have until.
I know what the system is. You don't realize who I've worked for, and I know all your rules, man. Matter of fact, if I want to, I can pull an inspection on your truck right now. You wouldn't like that, so trust me. But if you're gonna talk to somebody, you can talk to either of these two officers because it looks like they're taking over the case. So whatever they decide.
This is what's gonna happen.
Gotta meet my daughter's car. We can't afford another 375. Listen,
I understand that. The car is already hooked.
Denny Hamlin is the Jeff Gordon. Well, actually, Jeff Gordon got surpassed by Jimmy Johnson. So I would say Denny Hamlin is the old school version of Jimmy Johnson. And Jimmy Johnson was so successful, he started a goddamn race team with Michael Jordan, and they kicking ass.
No, but he can release it.
I understand that. We already have conflicting statements.
Oh, no, man.
I'm sorry, but this is how it's
going.
Not going. So
I'm gonna call Colonel Ferris. No,
money to give them.
once she got her car by law, once she,
I was leaving.
I was hoping he had a camera. Please, Mama, we keep paying money. Really, Kemp said release it.
Oh, it's already up.
No, Kemp said
Okay,
release
so
it.
at this point, if it's towed, if you guys want to interfere, you can get arrested.
Well, arrest somebody.
It's gonna be you,
my
ma'am.
property. I saw when the old car guy brought him because I'm sitting in my car getting ready to park.
All right, bro, I'm about to send you the YouTube link. Don't nobody be watching me over on Facebook, really. I just do it anyway just because I'm never going to get people to watch me over there if I don't stream. I had gave up on Facebook and just brought my ass to YouTube full time. I'm going to send you the link if you want to see some other people in the chat talking. Yeah, 2311 racing team definitely is. I'm not necessarily a Bubba Wallace fan, but late night gotta sleep. That late night. Oh, you had a late night last night? It's 10 o'clock in the morning. What do you mean you going to sleep? You do you work overnight? I thought you worked in the daytime.
Outside. The off parking guy drove you to this destination, yes or no? I'm sitting in the car. I saw the whole
understand
scene.
that, but regardless, when you get a warning, we don't deal with on-call parking.
The warning just came at the same time.
I see the guy bring him over here. I'm sitting in my car.
I understand that, but unfortunately,
to take it to the front.
All he has to do is release. Literally one button. He's you heard Campbell first say release. Now it's changing. All he has to do is hit a button and release.
And go on about your
I understand that, but they have their own policy, which we don't deal with these truck drivers.
You know, once if she was in it, it's against the law. He can hurt her. That's why I called the police.
Yeah.
She's in her car and he's trying to pull it off.
And that was the first thing.
Be a problem.
I saw when
the problem is we have conflicting statements. One saying that
I believe him.
No,
the car is already hooked up.
No,
it's already
because that's what they do.
I'm sitting here. I can't run into him.
These tow truck guys are so aggressive, man. They are.
He was up late watching the film again. I would say this again. You and Mad are the only two males that I know that watch the WNBA. Y'all the only niggas that it may be some more, but y'all the only two I know that openly be like, I watch this shit. I don't know nobody else that does this. Just you and Mad.
But that's their nature.
No, but once she sits in the car, you can't hook.
If it's already hooked?
No, he was already trying to reverse. He was trying to catch her.
All right, you're out of the car. You're out of the car.
No, I'm not driving the car.
You're going to end up getting arrested.
I'm putting in reverse. Listen to me.
Turn off the car and get out. I'm only...
Arrest her ass. I'm trying to see what them thighs look like when she stand up. Arrest the officer.
I'm going to ask you what.
Okay.
I do not.
I hit it by mistake.
That's fine. That's fine. Turn it off.
No, he's not taking my car though.
I hit it by mistake. How you accidentally put your foot on the gas?
Okay, do you want to get arrested?
This
We're
is
trying to avoid that.
Yes, I'm trying to avoid my whole car.
You're not listening to me though, and I'm going to put you in handcuffs in about 5 seconds. You don't get out of the fucking car.
He is not taking my car.
Get
Oh shit, Becky said, get out the fucking car. Okay. I see how she raised the force.
No, I'm not driving the car.
You're gonna end up getting arrested.
I'm putting it in reverse. Listen to me.
Turn off the car and get out. I'm only gonna ask.
Let's see this shit again. Cause I didn't hear the engine rev. She is trying to keep that Range Rover from leaving there.
I can't run into him.
These tow truck guys are so aggressive, man.
They are, but that's their nature.
No, but once she sits in the car, you can't hook.
If it's already hooked.
No, he was already trying to reverse. He was trying to catch her.
All right.
Oh yeah, bitch, you didn't accidentally do that. You lying hoe. She did not accidentally. She was just out. This is Thick Thighs right here. Thick Thighs is out the car now. And cause shit ain't going her way, she thought she was gonna drive forward and the car was gonna come off. Like you gonna tear the undercarriage of that motherfucker up.
These tow truck guys are so aggressive, man.
They are, but that's their nature.
No, but once she sits in the car, you can't hook.
If it's already hooked.
No.
And that's the argument. Once you sit in the car, you can't hook. Bullshit. If that's the case, they wouldn't be able to repo any cars because niggas that would say, well, since I'm in the car, you can't take it. You're just gonna stop me from doing my job because you want to run in the car. Now again, this one ain't no repo. This is somebody from the homeowners association counting on her because she was parked over the line or some shit. I'd be knocking on that bitch door, cussing her the fuck out, asking why she's so goddamn petty.
Oh, he was already trying to reverse. He was trying to catch her.
All right, you're out of the car. You got it.
Stop. No, I'm not driving the car.
You're gonna end up getting arrested.
I'm putting it in reverse. Listen to me.
Turn off the car and get out.
I ain't driving the car. I'm putting it in reverse. But the car went forward, but she putting it in reverse. But she ain't driving it though.
I'm only gonna ask you.
Okay.
If you weren't trying to drive the car, that motherfucker wouldn't even be on at this point. Now you would have cut it off when the police got there. We 12 minutes into the video. The car should have been off.
I do not want you to go by mistake.
That's fine. That's fine. Turn it off. Turn the car.
No, but he's not taking my car though.
Okay. Do you want to get arrested?
She said no. She not cutting the car off.
Trying to avoid that.
Yes, I'm trying to avoid my whole car.
You're not listening to me though, and I'm going to put you in handcuffs in about 5 seconds. You don't get out of the fucking car.
He is not taking my car.
Get out of the car.
Okay, stop yelling.
No, we're not talking. You're not listening.
He's not taking my car. I'm getting out of the car.
Well, now they finna take your car and you. Looks like both of y'all are getting tooken. I know it's not tooken, but it's just funny to say.
Wait a minute. You're not getting out. Yes, I am. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Get out of the car. I'm trying to be as nice as possible.
I am. I'm getting out of the car.
I'm trying to see if she got some ass. I can't tell.
Excuse me, sir.
Get out of the car.
I can't tell.
I'm trying to be as nice as possible.
I am. I'm getting out of the car. It was a mistake that I hit the gas. It's okay. Calm down.
To listen. That is your problem.
What, are you handcuffing her? No. What do I need to be handcuffed for? It was a mistake that I hit the gas.
By the way, we're being nice to you right now because he's taking your car. That's what you're
I'm reversing.
The ass is this. It's nothing to write home about.
But you're not listening to me.
Okay.
As a citizen, listen to me. I was already in my car. Another guy escorted him to on-call.
I'm talking about you getting back in your car.
They think they didn't found the loophole. I'm in my car. We ain't talking about that right now. We talking about what you doing now, which makes me believe that the car was already hooked and you tried to do the shit that you just did in front of me.
To get my purse, is that okay?
And then you turn the car on. That doesn't.
See, now he's taking my car.
He's taking your car. That
This is crazy.
Okay.
This is crazy. And my window is down. My stuff is in here. This is crazy.
I need you to calm down, okay? You have your purse, but you are going to get arrested if you.
This is crazy. You guys are letting him take my car after I was already in it.
That's just taking your car, okay?
I was literally already in my car. This is crazy.
The car's already.
Is it wrong? Am I hearing the police officer say they're not taking your car? Because it sounds like the police officer keeps saying that they're not taking your car. I'm confused. But it damn sure look like that the tow truck is getting crunk up.
Hooked up. This is done.
It was not hooked up. This is what I'm trying to tell you. When I was reversing, my love, I saw the on-call car guy bring him here.
Not my love. They be saying stupid shit. Not my love.
Oh, this is what I'm trying to tell you. When I was reversing, my love, I saw the on-call car and I bring him here. It was not hooked up. I was reversing. That's when he gets behind me. I haven't got many, and I've been on the parking pass all this week.
How many warnings have you got? Not that many. So you have been warned. So this ain't their first time talking to you, and they ain't just fucking with you because this your first offense. How many warnings you get? Not that many. Not that many is probably 10.
Behind me. I haven't got many, and I've been on the parking pass all this week.
The problem is with this system, it's like 2 warnings and you're done for the system.
No, and there was no warning. It just was a told. He didn't give me no. Go look it up. It gives you a call out, a warning.
I know.
So you only get 2 warnings in your tow. How many warnings have you had? Not that many. So it's more than 2.
Familiar with him.
He didn't even give me that. I have no warnings. Yeah, I have no warnings. I promise you.
You need to complain to this HOA.
This is crazy. It's not an HOA.
You need to complain to the community. The on-call parking is responsible for that.
So it means, okay, so this is what we can do. No, let me just tell them, because
what do you mean to talk about?
They can drop it now if there's like a payment or something done.
They can't do that. Their policy.
The last guy
will have the same policy as that. His policy is that once it's hooked up, it's not uncomfortable.
Man, that's bullshit. Every tow truck got to give me $100 on the spot. I drop your car, Jack. Every last one of them does. It's the same thing, like, because if she goes and gets it out the tow yard right now, it's still going to be about the same price. But everybody got that fee. They like, yeah, you got it right now? All right, come on.
Well, wait, don't they do a, he said it was $75. That's what he just said.
So if he been told you $75, why didn't you just give him the $75? If you're willing to do it now, when he mentioned $75 to you, why didn't you just give it to him? Especially when you know that you've been warned by these people any goddamn way. Giraffe print.
This is not fair treatment. It's like we always get the short end of the stick when it comes down to justice. And I was reversing. He just said $75. That's why he don't have it hooked up. He's hooking it up now. I was reversing. He does not have my car hooked up. Look, because I was reversing. And I can hit him. Look at what he's doing. My car was not hooked up.
That is what I'm talking about.
I was in my car.
I understand that.
He was not hooked up on me.
What I'm saying,
when I reversed, he came behind me. I can't run into him. You're talking about the bottom part, yes. But he did that while I was reversing.
Okay, well, unfortunately, you don't totally.
So why he seen the reverse lights on and he hopped down on the ground behind your car? Is what you saying? Yeah, you should have just gave him $75.
I cannot. So we shouldn't have called him. What was the point of calling these people? I was reversing already. He came behind me to hook my vehicle up. You see how he's not ready? Because it was not hooked up.
When I know,
he did while I was sitting there in reversing. This is crazy.
Yeah, Gabe, that link doesn't work. It's sending it's giving the little monkey message. Just go to your home. Yeah, and then you misspelled YouTube on that one. Just go to your home page, go to your cellular device, go to your home page and click them 3 dots that says share and copy that link.
I need some type of paperwork and everything. I need names, paperwork. I need all type of stuff. I need y'all badge. I'm gonna sue the city and I'm gonna sue this company. This is crazy. I am suing you guys. This is fucking ridiculous.
Who you suing? The police department, or are you suing the tow truck company? They always suing though. You ain't had $75 to give him, but you got some money to sue. That makes sense.
This guy, she's letting him hook my car up, and I was reversing while I was in the car. The on-call parking, you see him hooking my car up.
And all of a sudden it switched.
It's YouTube. It's YouTube. It is YouTube's fault.
Officer Campbell was confused, okay?
He wasn't there. He took
No, I did not.
You did.
No, I didn't.
You did. It's racism. You did. You see him? You did, because my car was not up.
Not the big racism. It's the racism.
Up and hook. You was aggressive with me and you put your hands on me. You was aggressive with me and she put her hands on me.
Because
No, they can't
I'm
arrest
trying
me.
to avoid arresting you.
No.
You was aggressive with me and you put your hands on me. That's not against the law either. I don't think she put her hands on you. I think you hopped out on your own, but she told you you're going to get arrested if you don't get out.
I'm not doing that.
And I'm not Get in the house. Okay.
Your window is down.
Yeah, because that's right. I would like it a part or something.
Yeah. You got
One thing you said, and then she said,
That's crazy though. They ain't let the lady roll her windows up. They could have at least let her roll the fucking windows up. But lady, you should have did that when you was hopping out after they told you to get the fuck out. You should have been like, all right, let me go and lock my shit up.
Your car, your own investigation. In my car, you made me drive it off. In my car.
Just to have a little fun because
Yeah, that don't sound good. Something is wrong. I did like that wheel ain't moving. The front wheel is not moving at all. That motherfucker is scrubbing against the sidewalk. That's not the ground. That's not good. It's supposed to be rolling.
Your car,
Look at
your
this.
own investigation. In my car, you made me drive it off. In my car.
Look, the wheel of her car is not turning. That's not. Why is the wheel not moving?
to have a little fun because y'all are wrong. Y'all are wrong.
I encourage you to look up the state statute.
I am.
Go online, look up what a state statute.
I don't need no information. I'm that girl when it comes down to the.
Did she put that under there so it wouldn't move? But that motherfucker ain't moved. Something. She locked the goddamn wheels up or something. And this lady talking about I'm that girl. She know the law.
Just to have a little fun because y'all are wrong. Y'all are wrong.
I encourage you to look up the state statute.
I am.
Go online, look up what.
I encourage you to look up the state statutes. I am. I'm that girl when it comes to the law. And then you ask her what she do, and she a cashier at Kroger.
I don't need no information. I'm that girl when it comes down to the law. And you guys are out of line. You're out of line. You're out of line. Officer Campbell had already.
How much y'all want to bet she not a lawyer? But she don't need no help when it comes to the law. She that girl. She is Himothy. None y'all. If it's all-wheel drive, they just fucked up the transmission, man. I mean, that motherfucking tire is not moving at all. I've never seen this before. Like this bitch must have applied the emergency brake. That's the only thing I could see.
Told him, he pulled out his handcuffs and told that driver.
And then there's something under the tire there.
If you don't drop this car, I'm going to arrest you.
I'm not sure why he did that.
And I know either, but then when you pulled up and he
in the state of Florida, they had custody of it.
You guys are wrong.
I'm gonna have my sergeant here and he'll explain it to you.
No, I don't need a sergeant. I need my car. I don't need a sergeant. I need my car. You guys are wrong. You put your hands on me. You getting a lawsuit too.
I did. I got you out of your car because I'm trying.
So how can
You getting a lawsuit too. Girl, get your car back first.
No, her.
No, don't talk to me.
No, how can you do this? There's
sergeant-
a system that you guys do for the $70 or something. I need that.
Can I have your ID?
I don't have one.
You don't have ID?
I need that system. I need to drop my car right now for you. I need that, sir. Again, you could have did this 19 fucking minutes ago when he first tried to tow. Like you apparently for you to come out there and try to move your car, bitch, you must have known you was in the wrong. Because otherwise you wouldn't have tried to move your car. If you was on the up and up, they wouldn't be trying to tow your car. It's not a repossession. It's that you were parked over the line. You was parked over the property line. Some you've been warned about several goddamn times. You synced the tow truck and you was like, oh shit. So you knew you had fucked up. Should have gave him the money then. Or maybe you should have just not parked over the property line.
No. If anybody had wanted to be in my car that I can't even touch, my property that I paid for.
I'm trying to turn.
Yeah, she ain't got no ass at all. That just flat back there. She just wide.
Yeah, y'all get a lawsuit, baby.
Or a partner.
Stop talking. Get over here. Everything.
Do you have a license on you?
No, we don't have that.
Why would we need it?
Why we need a license?
Because I'm trying to write
And then her titties long as hell. And she got the nerve to have a cut in whatever the fuck she wearing.
Report. You just said you wanted a report, and I need your information.
No, just give me the report. I just need the picture.
I can't have your. I can't give you a report. If I don't have your information.
I was reversing. I was reversing. Please, you got to sit literally that in her whole car. He was not hooked up.
He was. We were
He was
here.
being aggressive. She was in the car first. That's the only reason. You need to drop my car. You are wrong.
That's a big ass dashiki.
The money. They hooked them.
It ain't no cut in there. I thought it was, but that is a big ass dashiki.
Car almost every. They chased me one morning. I think y'all.
My sergeant is coming, and he'll explain.
I need a sergeant. I need my car. Well, the sergeant need to wait until my question
is here in a minute.
You guys. Yeah, don't take my. Excuse me, sir. Don't take my. Don't take my car until. Oh, well, I'm touching my property. Could you just wait until?
Oh, he hooking up wheels because he realized she put the emergency brake on. That's why the motherfuckers wasn't doing it. So he putting them on like a little dolly type system for them to be able to drag it.
Hey, sergeant, get here, please.
Ma'am, we're not doing this right now.
What is this guy doing? Yeah, come on, this is crazy. That other guy said, drop my car. You two came, seen your little compadre, and told him to take my car. This is crazy. This is what happened. He said, drop this car. You forced her out her car. No, you pulled me out. You gave a muscle so you put your hands on me. My arm is hurting. Yes, I took you.
Yeah, she forced you out your car after you tried to drive that motherfucker off the hook. You stupid bitch.
In your car because I was going to arrest you, but I'm trying to avoid that. She's not trespassing in her own car because she would have had her hooked up. I'm trying to avoid that.
He's trespassing on my property line.
That's not how it works. He's towing a car. And I'm not arguing if this is how it's going to go.
I don't make the law. I don't necessarily.
You guys,
you don't make these rules, okay?
The HOA has, imagine the HOA having to give you a parking pass for your guests to come to your house.
Drop my car. This is crazy. Look at this. All of this. She said my car was hooked up. No, it wasn't. I was reversing. Tell somebody else. So we could probably pay a lot. I'm another officer. I've never seen the sergeant's coming for you. No, I don't need a sergeant. I need my vehicle.
The sergeant's coming.
What's his name? Where's my cell phone? Right.
Ma'am, I keep telling you, the more you go into that car, you are trespassing, and you could be arrested for it.
Officer, stop being a dick and let that bitch roll her window up. I mean, can she like at least let her get some of her shit out? The car ain't gone yet. She can't get in it and try to drive it off. Let her roll the window up and get some belongings out.
I don't know why.
Let's get out. Get out the damn car. This man pulled my car out with all my jewelry and stuff in it.
Goddamn right. She got personal belongings in it. And we know that they steal from these impound lots and tow truck yards all the time. And you want her to be okay with her personal belongings in the car with the window down. Come on now, officer. At least let her roll the window up.
This would be a really silly reason to get arrested.
Just get out the damn car. God damn it, get out the car. To drop my car. Right, get out. This is it. This is crazy. Let your window up. Let the window up, please. Oh, you can't let the window up. Let the window up. What's your Louis Vuitton stuff in there? Yeah, they gonna steal.
She can't let it up because she would have to get in and cut the car on. But she should have let it up while she was trying to take off in that motherfucker. But yeah, she can't let the window up unless she hops in the car, and the officer already told her she can't. She got to stick the key in the ignition. Or she got to push the button. She has to, well, no, yeah, because she's short. She ain't going to be able to reach over and push the button and roll the window up.
I need you to put your stuff down. Put your stuff down. No, you're not going in the house. Put your stuff down.
Wow, you not letting her retrieve her items out of there. Now, this is where I say the officer is on some bullshit. Why can't she retrieve her items out the car? She ain't trying to take off no more. She's accepted defeat. Now you telling her she can't retrieve her personal belongings even though her car is unsecure. That's fucked up. Hey, that ain't right, y'all. Come on now. What harm is it you getting some shit out? The tow truck driver ain't tripping about her getting her items out the car. Why are you?
Get some over there.
I need you to put your stuff down. Put your stuff down. No, you're not going in the house. Put your stuff down.
I knew y'all was gonna do this.
Why are they doing that? Can I take my stuff out my car?
It's under arrest. Back up.
Oh, okay. All right, here. No, take my stuff.
Stop.
Wait, take my stuff. It's fine. It's fine. No. You don't gotta be aggressive. No, I'm cooperating. No. I'm saying she don't have to be aggressive.
Calm down.
She don't have to be aggressive.
She was just getting.
Yeah, I'm just getting my jewelry, and my jewelry was in the car.
She's under arrest.
It's okay. It's okay. It's
How
fine.
did this flip all of a
Yeah,
sudden?
to me getting arrested.
Yeah, this shit is definitely gonna be dropped. This is going to be dropped in the scope of shit. Yes, she was upset initially. Yes, she tried to drive off while the officer was there, but since then she's calmed down. She retrieved her items out the car. Hell, she's even like just resigned to the fact that I'm not gonna even be able to let my window up, but can I at least get my personal items out the car? She got jewelry and a coat, and they're arresting her for that. This is bullshit, and shit like this backs up the criminal justice system. The unfortunate part about this is the DA is probably going to decline to pursue these charges, but she still got to be booked and processed and bonded out anyway.
My car gets old. The camera was authorizing him to drop my car, sir.
No. That's not how we do it. Once the car is up like this, it's his property.
She was sitting
That's
in
it. It's
it.
between you and your finance company. It's between you and your finance company. The car.
Man, y'all is past that now, nigga. You need to be trying to get her out of handcuffs by pleading, officer. Could you please understand that her car is unsecured? The window is down. They can easily go inside that car and goddamn it, take her purse, her fur, and her jewelry. That's what y'all need to be saying. Could you understand that? Fuck still arguing about why the car's being towed. That's the wrong fucking thing now. She's now in handcuffs, and you more worried about the goddamn car.
It's up. We're not making him lower it. That's it.
It wasn't up yet. They just let him pick it up.
Where is the boyfriend, the husband, the uncle, the daddy, anybody? Bitch is gone wild.
He got here.
No, he didn't. No, listen to me. When they got here, I was.
But she shouldn't be in cuffs though. Like despite me saying they focused on the wrong thing, she absolutely should not be in cuffs for getting her stuff out the car. That's crazy.
I was sitting in her car and he only pushed the thing under. It wasn't up yet.
Okay.
He just did all that when they made her. She grabbed her out the car and then he started doing all this.
Yeah, when you go in the car and you start driving like that, then it's resisting.
No, she didn't drive. She didn't drive. She was running to there. She didn't run in the garage. She was getting out.
Okay.
I'm getting out. I pressed the gas. I'm
She was not trying to leave, not trying to drive.
I'm not gonna drive.
They're past it. Like she's lit. And I don't know why this officer is not saying, nah, I told her she under risk because she just got her items out the car. I don't know why this officer is not saying that. She said she tried to drive off 10 minutes ago, maybe, but she got out. When I told her, yo, that's not cool, your ass gonna go to jail if you don't get out the car, she got out.
Stop. This is my daughter. This is a car. I'm a black mother. We pay these people towing our cars every time.
She's under.
I'm a black mother. What color? What the fuck does your color have to do with anything? Why couldn't you just say, I'm a mother? This is my daughter. I'm a mother. I'm a black mother. I'm a black mother that knows the laws.
Stop. This is my daughter. This is a car. I'm a black mother. We pay these people towing our cars every time.
She's under arrest. That's it.
Why?
She's under arrest because they have probable cause to arrest her. That's it.
Why? No, why? No, wait. No, ma'am, it's gone down.
Okay. Because I told you so many times not to
No,
car. I told you so
I
many
had to
times
get that jewelry because that window was down. That's my jewelry.
There's excuses, but
No, officer, that's a legitimate motherfucking excuse. You're being a bitch right now. It's bad enough the car is getting towed. Now, yeah, this is just an officer being a dick. Notice I haven't screamed racism one time. They did. It ain't nothing racist about this. It's just this officer wants to be a dick. I told you so many times not to go in the, like the lady saying, I got to get my shit out, the window down. There's an excuse, but it's not an excuse. My window is down. Can I please get my shit out the car so they won't steal it? How does she not understand that?
It is what it is. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not resisting or anything with that.
Officer, you're a bitch.
No, ma'am. No. Wait, can I put pants on? Yes.
They're gonna change it out when you get there, man.
No, wait. Listen. There is no listening anymore. Have some pants from right there. From right there, you can get some pants for me. At least.
I watched.
Look right there. They're in the little gate hole right there. Please get me some pants.
Okay. You don't have anything on you?
I don't want to. No. If you can give me some pants, that'd be great. Okay. They're like tights and stuff underneath.
Like leggings?
Yeah, right on the glass table over there. Please, just give me some clothes. Thank you. I've never been arrested before. Oh my god.
That's a silly reason to be arrested.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I'm really annoyed.
It is a silly reason for her to. You shouldn't have arrested that lady for that shit. That lady was calm as a motherfucker. She just got her shit. She was finna go in the house, and you said, "No, put your stuff down." You dirty white bitch, you.
Because they keep doing this to us.
I understand that that's frustrating, but we were trying to avoid this exact. We don't want this to happen.
No, I don't want to get arrested either. But
I understand that, and that's what we were trying to avoid.
I see Leonard said, "Fuck the police."
My story.
It's fuck the police sometimes. I say fuck the police sometimes. Like in this case, fuck this lady. She's being a bitch. And I think maybe it's because the woman gave her a hard time at the beginning and she wanted to assert her authority. But this woman should be arrested for this bullshit. And I can't wait to hear the official charge. Is it going to be obstruction of justice? Because she kept telling her, you trespassing by going in the car. Is that what it's going to be? Trespassing? Because like I said, the DA is not going to pick this up. And if they did, man, a defense attorney, like, what the fuck? So we cool with this woman's property possibly being stolen because you didn't want to let her get her property out the car. She didn't try to unload the whole motherfucking car. The bitch wasn't in the trunk or nothing. She grabbed a coat, looked like a frosty beverage from McDonald's, and she said some jewelry and a purse. What's wrong with that?
I understand being frustrated at them. Trust me, I can understand that. Because they're not for the people. I get it, and they're trying to take everyone's stuff. And I understand that. I get the frustration. I totally get it. But like, this is what I was trying to avoid. Because this is like the worst outcome. I didn't want this to happen.
I don't want to be arrested. Honestly, there's no need.
Give me a second.
Yeah, just please negotiate, please. It's not necessary.
Well, she was saying so she opens completely.
Well, so why did you take his word? Because initially, until she showed up, no, the car wasn't up. Please tell him that car just got lifted up. It was hooked to that. No, that is not what I said. Was it up? You just.
I'm not saying whatever. It's connected to
no,
it.
But
That
she was in there first.
That part's we have nothing to do with it. But then when she's in the car and not cooperating with them, then she can get arrested for that.
She was cooperating. She was sitting in her vehicle. Then she grabbed her out. She just went in there just now just to get her property.
Mama, you making your daughter sit in the back of the squad car for extra time. She's still going to jail. Like, you still talking about the goddamn car. Well, again, you should be pleading to the officer, look. She was cool with the car being towed, but as you see, the window is down. She acknowledged she can't let the window up because that means she would have to fully get back in the car and start it. So she grabbed her purse. You know what's in her purse? Her ID. You know what she's going to need when she goes to the tow yard to get her car, her fucking ID and shit of that nature, registration, all that. That's all she got back in the car to do. And she didn't get fully in. She grabbed items. This is the conversation mama should be having with the goddamn officer instead of still talking about the car wasn't hooked up. The other officer told him to put it down. Fuck the car. Clearly, y'all got the money. Y'all was in a nice neighborhood. She had a nice fucking car. She was drinking motherfucking lattes at 1 o'clock in the morning. Y'all got some money. Fuck the car. Try to get her from having to go get processed and booked for simply grabbing stuff out the car. Because she's not being arrested for what she initially did when she was actually trying to drive the car off. That's not why she was arrested. They let that shit slide. She's in trouble for grabbing her coat and purse. And you talking about the car steal, mama. Why?
That's it. And they saw that.
No, ma'am, we had issues when she got in the car. She turned the car on and she gassed it.
The car was never off.
Okay, well, she literally started gassing the car while she was in it.
Wait a minute.
The problem is I told her like 8
that was
times.
A mistake because she gassed.
I understand that. And that's fine, but I kept saying over and over, get out of the car, get out of the car.
So
she's not listening.
Mom, you still talking about her pushing the gas and shit. Like, bitch, you not even listening. Again, you should be pleading that the window was down. She needs her purse. She needs her coat. That's what the fuck you should be talking about, even though I don't know why this bitch got a fur coat in motherfucking Florida. Like, ain't none of these niggas got on, all these niggas got on short sleeves, and this bitch just pulled a fur out the motherfucking car. I don't know why it took me that long to just realize that. Why the fuck do you have a fur coat in Florida, bitch? And you will never, what part of Florida are you in that you need a mate?
No, I got her out.
Okay,
that
was we were calm. We were calm for 5 minutes.
Right, but we're getting her out. That's resisting. She's not listening.
She's not listening to anything that we're saying.
That's why she's under arrest.
But remember, my daughter was never out the car to begin with.
Mama, you even got on a short sleeve dashiki. Why does this bitch have a quarter length mink coat in the motherfucking car?
That's not why she's arrested. She's arrested for not listening to a lawful command. She's not arrested for the tow truck thing. She's not listening to the cops.
So what's the charge? Not listening?
It's obstructing their investigation of what they're doing. And she
didn't obstruct though. That's a bullshit ass charge. That is a bullshit ass charge.
It's up in the car. If she drives it away, it's a dangerous situation.
She couldn't drive it away because she
has to listen to the cops. That's it.
That was a mistake, ma'am. She was not trying.
They not talking about that, bitch. They talking about her grabbing her items out the car. You won't shut the fuck up, nor will you focus on that. If you ain't focusing on that, just shut the fuck up and go bond your daughter out, bitch. Like you is prolonging the situation. Take your black ass in the house, go put on some fucking clothes, and go bond your motherfucking daughter out. God damn.
Trying to drive that car when she can't.
I understand, but when I'm saying it 5-10 times over and over and over again, I just sound like a broken record, and she's not listening to me at any point.
You know why?
I just asked her to get out of the car.
You guys switched on us. Remember, at first he was.
We don't see no cold breath coming out the officer's mouth, so we know it's not cold there. Is this bitch a pimp or something? I'm perplexed. Is she Is she Pimp C in the big pimping video? What the fuck?
Off in the car. Remember, Campbell said, "I'm gonna arrest you, sir, if you don't drive the car."
So Campbell was confused about this,
and he was wrong. So when she walks up, there's no more confusion.
Okay,
so when the second officer walks up, there's no more confusion.
Smoking out, pouring up, keeping lean up in my cup.
No, he was confused. We needed to clarify something. Okay. And now that we have the right information, we were trying to explain that to you, and she was being difficult by going back in the car and then not listening at that. I told her a good amount of times to get out of the car, and I tried to avoid this exact moment, but she was not listening.
But you didn't try to avoid her. You guys wanted to arrest her.
I promise you, I did not want her. We do not want to arrest her.
Once she went over there to the car, you came right back and arrested her. You guys want that. Because she's done, because we were out, it was over at that point. She just wanted to get her LV stuff. When you take these cars, they ground check your stuff and take everything out.
Finally, the mom is getting to, ma'am, she was just trying to grab her items out the car. Y'all know what the fuck go on at these tow yards. The window is down. She got designer minks in the car and shit. That shit gonna be gone in the morning. And it's gonna be the driver that got it. The nigga hooking up the tow truck was gonna be the first one to go through that bitch car because she left it unlocked fuck it. If the doors was locked, the window down. And then they gonna tell you when you go in there and tell them your shit, but look at the side. We are not responsible for theft on property. That bullshit. How you take my car, it's secured on your premises where only y'all should have access to it, but y'all not responsible for any missing motherfucking items.
We all know that.
I understand.
And that officer sheriff, he doesn't want to take the $75.
What do you guys have inside?
I do agree with her. The white bitch just wanted to arrest her. Still not racist. She just wanted to be like, bitch, you not listening to me.
Like $75 right now.
I'll get back in a second. This is the case number. On it is also going to be my name. I'm going to be the primary on it.
Why did you guys decide to arrest her? Seriously. She had already let her go.
Mama then took the dashiki off and put some clothes on. She done took off the fuzzy slippers and shit. She ready to go bun her daughter out. You see, she got the designer purse on her, the Gucci. Okay then.
My daughter's in college. This is her first time ever been arrested in life. Her car's going to me. Yeah, because I'm stressed out.
I would be stressed out too, and I understand and I empathize with you, and I am sorry. But the way that whole situation played out, it really left no other option. And like I said, I encourage you to look up the state statutes in the state of Florida when the tow truck driver hooks up the vehicle.
When the person is already in it.
See, this is where the story conflicts.
But why
Pause on that person.
But this is the thing.
But ma'am, I need you to listen to me, okay? Because I want to explain it. And we can rebuttal after and I can explain it. But once it's looked up, it's in their custody, right? And so no matter who owns the vehicle, when someone enters the vehicle, it's now trespassing. And on top of that, she refused to listen, so that's resist. And regardless of the trespassing then, when we arrived on scene and we gave multiple commands and I warned her and I said it multiple times and you heard me, she did not listen, which is resisting.
She was already in the car when you came up.
She was outside, she went back into the car, and that's when she drove forward on accident.
We're talking about that part.
Yeah.
That's the part that's
the part
making
that
it
really
worse.
changed the dynamic.
But my thing is this though. So your scenario is he hooks up the car, she's in it, she's trespassing. What about when she's in the car first, then he hooks it up?
And I understand that's where the conflicting story is.
But there's no scenario for that?
Because how did he get it hooked up with her in the car? Why did she not get out?
Yeah, because they don't have to get out. The guy was trying to hook me while I was driving it one good morning. So you don't have to get out. Once the car is even if she's sitting in it, even if she puts it in reverse, once he connects it, she can. It's.
All right. Raise your right hand. Do you swear affirm the statement you're about to provide is the truth? You can put your hand up. Can you briefly tell me what happened tonight?
I received the call from the parking violation guy. I came in, grabbed my truck, grabbed the car. Somebody come right away from the call from the house, jump in the car. And the other lady called the police, and I'm telling them, listen, don't escalate the situation. It's not about money. If you don't want to pay, it's okay. I dropped the car and we start screaming, and right now you got to pay the $75.
Okay.
And the officer, and the officer comes.
So he offered to drop the car for $75. They did not want to do it. They knew they was in violation. They said that the homeowners association dude has been targeting them. So they knew that they would target, and they ain't paid the $75. They kind of made the situation worse on themselves, but she still does not deserve to be in handcuffs.
I don't know. Was the first officer coming?
Regardless of us coming, that's the incident that occurred? What you just told me? That is what happened?
Yeah.
Okay, so to clarify, this car was in the driveway. You hooked it up in the back, the little thing on the back.
Yeah.
You hooked it up, and then that's when you saw someone exit and run into the car.
Into the car, yeah.
Okay, and that's when the other lady walked out as well.
The parking violation officer, C2, is really parked right there, and he left. I don't know.
So this parking violation officer also witnessed this?
Yeah, it's right.
Do you have his phone number by any chance?
I don't
you don't have his phone number? No. But how does he notify you?
From 6 stems. Let me turn. It's an automatic system.
Oh, it's an automatic system that notifies you that there's a. Okay, it notifies you of the car.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
The information, but
no, that makes sense.
Man, them folk got a snitching app. Them folk got an app that here, hey man, go to this address and tow it. Homeowner violation, parking violation. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. And after you hooked it up,
she in Florida with their goddamn mate.
When she got in the car, what did you do?
Nothing. I
You just waited for the police at that point?
That's it. I just wait. I never took nothing, so I just wait for the police.
And you're the tow truck driver that works with that on-call company, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
We told him to
You sure do.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to start again. I'm going to go down. You say when, okay?
Yeah, all of that.
All this?
My shoulder, all in the front, and my whole forearm back here when she grabbed me. Like she popped. Yeah, right there. Like she popped.
Oh, that's she trying to act like she done dislocated some shit. Girl, stop. They ain't gonna charge you, but the DA ain't gonna prosecute you, but you not finna get no money out of this. You weren't assaulted, you weren't treated badly. You just ran into a dick officer.
After she was arrested, investigators found out she gave them a fake last name and a wrong date of birth before they finally figured out who she actually was. Because of that,
Son of a bitch, never mind. Never goddamn mind. This bitch done gave fake names. And then you got, I'm a black mama. Why is your daughter giving fake names and birthdays, black mama?
she was hit with charges for trespassing, resisting an officer without violence, and giving false ID to law enforcement. According to jail records, her bond was set at $250 for the trespassing and $1,000 each for the resisting and false ID charges. She ended up bonding out later that same day. We checked the public court records while putting this video together, but couldn't find an open criminal case for this arrest. So it's not clear if
they threw all this shit out. It was bullshit in the first place. But I'm surprised they didn't keep the false last name and the fake ID. I'm surprised they didn't keep that charge, but they probably threw all of it away because she should. I'm guessing the fake name and shit came after the fact, after she was already in the car and all that other bullshit. But she never should have been in custody anyway. So maybe that's why it disappeared, as it should have.
Prosecutors actually moved forward with the charges, or if the whole thing was dropped.
In the early hours of September 19th, 2023, two masked figures creep into a quiet house. Systematically, they...
Okay, this one here is a combination, I think, of body cam and interrogation footage. And this one is called Widow Realized Cop Knows She Poisoned Her Husband. So we crossing over. Y'all said, because I told y'all I like interrogation footage. Y'all said, we're going to start showing some. So we're going to test it out. This is a hybrid, I think.
ransack it for valuables, taking jewelry and firearms. This might seem like an ordinary, random burglary, but one of these men has a secret. He knows something about a death at the property nearly a year earlier. 52-year-old Harold Allen passed away peacefully in December 2022. So everyone thought, but this burglary's about to blow everything the investigators think they know wide open.
Everyone knows everybody here. You know, it's not like we're in a big city or anything, you know, where these kind of things happen.
This woman is a murderer. I know that. I have not gone to nobody and said anything because I don't have no proof on it. This woman's a psychopath.
Here on The Decoder, we've got exclusive footage and an interview with one of the lead detectives on the case.
If not for the burglary, we wouldn't have even known about the murder.
Welcome to the chilling story of the death of Harold Allen. Harold Allen, nicknamed Peanut, died on December 20th, 2022, unexpectedly young.
Whoever this nigga is, he got a real motherfucking production going on. Shit.
Had a heart problem and insulin-dependent diabetes, but he was managing both conditions. Or so his wife, 52-year-old Marcia Allen, thought.
911.
Yeah, this is 3287 North State Road 135. My husband's in our bedroom floor. He's non-responsive.
Is he breathing?
No, he's not.
Okay, hold on. Did you find him like that?
Yeah, I work from home and I went back there to check on him because he's been sick. And then when I went back there, he was just laying on the floor like he was trying to get up and go to the bathroom or something. And he's not breathing.
Do you want to start CPR if I help you?
Yeah, I could do that.
But even with CPR, Marcia couldn't revive him. Harold was dead. He also left behind a stepdaughter, 30-year-old Ashley Jones, and two step-granddaughters who were reeling from this unexpected loss right before Christmas. And they had a police investigation to contend with, which initially seemed routine.
I'm Lieutenant Adam Nicholson, and I was the lead investigator on the Ashley Jones case.
Harold worked as a laborer for a car parts manufacturer.
Everybody that Harold worked with, or his family, friends, all those people, they said he was a very loving husband. He was a good friend. He was a good coworker. He was the kind of person that everyone seemed to like. At the time of his death in December of 2022, the understanding was from the autopsy report is that he passed away due to heart complications. There was no indication that Harold's death was suspicious in any way.
The autopsy was signed on January 18, 2023. It listed his cause of death as calcifying constrictive pericarditis, an underlying heart condition. His system was found to contain opioid painkillers, but only at a low level, as they were prescribed to him for chronic pain. He also had a few recent emergency room visits on his record, but these weren't linked to his heart condition. The autopsy was the end of it. Harold died of natural causes, and his family began to move on, or so everyone thought.
So the Harold Allen case didn't really just appear on my desk. It started basically with a burglary on September the 19th, 2023 at Marsha Allen's home. Marsha Allen was actually out of the state at the time of the burglary. She was visiting Tennessee with her mother and father. And she had recently put in a home security system, and she had access to that home security system on her telephone. So when someone broke into her house at like 5 o'clock that morning, when she woke up in Tennessee about, I think around 8 a.m., she was able to see on her phone that there was people that had been in her house. And one of those people were wearing a ski mask. She could see that they were in her safe and removing guns and jewelry and other items from the safe.
Marsha is able to watch what's happening in her house remotely, and she calls the cops.
Our detectives had went to Marsha Allen's home to investigate a burglary and requested my assistance in locating one of the suspects.
One of the burglars wore a ski mask the whole time, but one of them had his face exposed, and Marsha recognized him. This is 29-year-old Stephen White. By just after 10 a.m. the next day, the cops are at his house.
They said that y'all got me on camera last night burglarizing the place. If that's the case, you know anything about it? No.
Stephen is full of excuses.
I don't even have a app. This is my car. Somebody stole it from me on Sunday night.
But the camera doesn't lie.
Person that owns the house identified either you or him. I don't know which one. There's a picture.
And they got video too.
And we got video. That's just a still shot from a video.
Hold on one second.
Stephen begins to fold.
In 90% of the cases that we work with burglaries, if we can make the victim happy, it's better for the suspect. This is straight up between us, me and him and you. Did we get that stuff back? You know how good that's going to make you look? Wouldn't make me look very good. It's going to make you look a lot better if they don't, because we already know who was in the house. And what do you think that he's going to say when we talk to him?
He was right here in the bed watching Nope.
We have him on video too.
The cop suggests that Stephen's partner in crime is his husband, but Stephen comes to his defense and reveals something startling.
So you're saying it wasn't him?
No.
It was somebody else, huh? Because that person does have a mask on.
Yep. I just smoke another cigarette. I'll explain the whole thing. Because that lady is the lady who told me to go get this. Her name's Marsha Buxton. And she asked me to go get that because her husband, Harold Allen, passed away of unknown causes in December.
Unprompted, Stephen brings up the death of Harold Allen in that very house 10 months earlier.
She gave me an address. She said, hey, honey, I need you to go up in here. I need you to grab someone and go up in here, and I'm going to meet this dude up there. And I did. And I went over there. She wanted us to get rid of it. And this woman has hated me for years. I'm best friends with her daughter.
Okay. What's her daughter's name?
Ashley Jones. Okay. She don't live here. She lives out in New Mexico somewhere right now. Because she told her mom she was not satisfied. I guess Marsha asked Ashley if she could help her take care of her husband. And now she has a little baby that's mixed. And pardon my French, she was going on and on about how I got Ashley's a lesbian. She's with a Puerto Rican woman. And Marsha was going on and on about, you don't need to be with none of them and sticks. You just need to come home and live with me. And trust me, after Christmas, I'll have enough money to take care of us all for the rest of our lives.
This is a whole new angle on Harold's death and his grieving family. Marsha doesn't seem to be so sad at all. Instead, she's profited from it.
She told me, and I already deleted all the messages, like she asked. She said, hey, I'll give you $3,000. You can go to my house. Gave me the safe code. She said, you go down there, you can get this. And I need it all taken somewhere, please, because his brothers is trying to get into my house and they want to take me to court and take all of Harold's guns and everything.
Could the burglary have been Marsha's idea?
She told me to go on Monday night and Tuesday night. And it sounds to me like she set me up real quick. The other person, whoever it was that she had, that I met up with, I don't even know this guy from Adam. He said his name was Richard, and he said no names. Had me unplug my Bluetooth thing, turn my phone off, and everything. Like, dude took my phone, and he is the one who told me where to go. Like, because I had the directions in my phone. I'm like, okay, this is what I've been told to do.
It's certainly convenient for Stephen to say he felt threatened while committing the burglary.
You know, it was hard to tell at first whether he was just trying to give us information to try to get himself out of trouble that he was in for the burglary, or if he was actually being sincere. But regardless, we took it serious. We looked into it. We opened an investigation, and you know, I'm glad that we looked into it as much as we did, because if we hadn't, we would have never been able to solve the murder.
This is the kind of account that feels like the tip of the iceberg. Marcia and her family are turning out to be far more complicated than they first appeared.
Her daughter actually told me in November when we were living in Florida. She said, if you ever come back to Indiana, don't put it on your Facebook because my mom is watching you, and she don't like that husband of yours because she thinks that.
Right. This nigga is talking like somebody who didn't get paid. He must not have got paid, because he is telling every goddamn thing.
Nathaniel caused a rift between Ashley and her years ago. This woman is a murderer, okay? I know that. I have not gone to nobody and said anything because I don't have no proof on it. This woman's a psychopath.
And then he got the nerve to call somebody a lesbian. He's sitting up there sounding like a sissy.
And I'm telling you guys that right now.
And there it is, the most chilling suggestion of all.
According to her,
that nigga is, bro, you should have waited till the prosecutor gave you a deal before you did all this telling. How much money? I bet we gonna get to it. Why are you telling us this? She offered me $1,000 and she ain't pay me. She got all that money and she started stunting. She ain't want to give me none of the guns and shit. I bet this nigga did not get paid. That's why he telling.
her husband passed away because she needed that life insurance money. But she did not get that life insurance money because the policy was set to go to his brothers.
When someone passes away for a reason, it can't really be called passing away any longer. You'd call it something else.
She told me straight up, she said, look, I had to take care of Harold, maybe? Maybe his name was Harold Allen or Alan Harold. Hell, I don't know.
Stephen's husband leads the investigators to his accomplice.
So the person
he told me his name was Richard, but he said no names.
Left with came here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And was that guy, was he a white guy or a black guy?
He was white.
He was white? Okay. You know what he was wearing?
I think black.
He is the star witness.
Pants and a white shirt. I think it's a white shirt.
Okay. Kind of like what you're wearing right now?
Yeah.
Is that somebody you're familiar with, though, that you talked to before?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's his name?
I think it's King Napier.
King Napier. Okay.
So Stephen is lying. He did know his accomplice, 28-year-old Kane Napier. But does that mean he's been lying about the rest?
Kane is my friend that I fucking
Oh, he was lying.
took home. Well, I went and picked him up from his girlfriend's house last night. Was he with you when you were unloading the guns here? This morning? Yeah. Whenever you got back with all the guns. He was passed out, yeah. Truth that you have told us you've given us partial truth. We need the whole truth. You know, don't. And we already know that Kane was with you. So there's no use in protecting him now.
Yep.
He admits it was Kane.
The reason I haven't told you is because Ashley's the one who set this up.
Okay.
You were the one that set it up? No,
Ashley was.
Ashley did.
So,
because her mom, she told me her mom gave her $28,000. Let me keep drinking that because I'm going to go to jail. I want to hit that one more time. Ashley was the one who said everything, but the reason why.
My nigga, he a real nigga though. He said, "Hey, fuck that. Let me hit that motherfucker one more time. I'm finna go to jail, so fuck that. I'm finna drink this shit. I'm going in drunk."
Was because everything I just said to you. Okay. This woman's murdered her husband, and if you go into her computer files.
So Stephen has changed his story. Now he's saying it was Marcia's daughter, Ashley, who was responsible for the burglary. But he's doubling down on the idea that Harold didn't die of natural causes. That, he says, is the truth.
I called her daughter, who explains to me mom has gone crazy, and her husband died of unknown causes, but I think it might have been a heart attack, but I know it wasn't that.
So, because this nigga don't want to go down for a burglary. This is a victimless crime. He ain't getting no aggravated burglary done because when nobody was there. Burglary, breaking and entering charge. Because he don't want to go down for that. He done snitched on the murder? I'm telling you, he didn't get paid.
Because he was just fine. Everyone was drinking on Christmas Eve. Marshall went to the kitchen and made a root beer float.
But that bitch dirty as hell if she didn't tell them that they had cameras in the house. She dirty as hell.
With whipped cream and sprinkles on top of it. And poured something out of a bottle into there. And she told Ashley that that was his little extra shot because he spiked root beer floats. So she told her daughter. And she gave it to him. He drank it. I guess her granddaughter went to take a drink. And she grabbed her, yanked her, away and started screaming, "You're supposed to be in bed. You need to go to bed. I want to drink a pop pops, root beer float. You're supposed to be in bed." That's what Ashley said to me.
Stephen recounts an incident around Christmas time. It's secondhand, so he gets the date wrong. By Christmas Eve, after all, Harold was already dead.
The story I know was Marsha had took all their phones and put them up while they were drinking. I'm gonna put phones on charge, guys. We're gonna put them in the back room. We don't need them ringing, waking the girls up. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna have our drinks. We're gonna have our adult time. Blah blah blah. And then I was like, I think Ashley said it was horrible because like an hour and a half later, he started saying, "Oh, I'm tired. I'm drunk. I gotta go to bed. I don't feel right." But he only had that one drink apparently, and like maybe 2 beers.
From the sounds of it, someone had put something in Harold's drink, and the consequences were fatal. But who did it? And if we're to take Stephen's story seriously, who set up the burglary? Marsha or Ashley?
I talked to Ashley, sometimes still on the phone. I'm pretty positive that was Marsha.
Stephen's pretty set on who to blame.
Marsha done killed her husband. Sorry, Mom. Marsha set me up.
But the cops can't take anything for granted.
You set yourself up. You should have told her no. I'm telling you, she didn't pay him.
So to initially start investigating the murder after we received the information from Stephen White in the burglary, we brought Marsha Allen in on September the 20th, 2023. And she was giving us information about the burglary and the items that were taken. And before she left, she was asked about her husband, Harold Allen's death. During that interview, a detective asked her if she would give consent to a phone download. And she agreed. Once we received the phone download and was able to, start dissecting text messages, emails, Google search history, things like that, that was probably the moment that we realized the information that we had received during the burglary about Harold Allen's death was real.
Based on this digital evidence, the investigators get a search warrant for Marsha's house.
How's it going, Marsha? We're here today because we got a search warrant for your house, okay, to go through some stuff. I know you probably feel a little bit maybe intimidated with all the officers here.
Well, no, because I have nothing to hide. I don't know.
Before I ask.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He's supposed to have waited until he was in the interrogation room and be like, "Look here, I could give y'all a murder if y'all don't charge me for this bullshit here. Because the person that sent me to do this is the person that's in charge of the murder." That's what he should have set up with the DA before he told them any goddamn thing.
Anything though, I want to make sure you understand your rights, okay? Then I can talk to you.
The warrant is for all her other electronic devices. They carry it out early in the morning on October 16th.
What stands out in my memory about the day that we executed the warrants at Marsha Allen's home is probably once we got her back to the sheriff's department and started interviewing her again for like the second time. And this was the time that we actually were able to present text messages to Marsha, show her the text messages on my computer and say, what's this mean? Help us clear this up. And she had an excuse for everything.
Like before, the cops start with the burglary and her home security.
I had like maybe $15,000, $20,000 in there. But when I went back to put it back into my savings, I only had like $3,000, $4,000 left.
And it was in the safe?
It was in the safe. I didn't have cameras at the time, so I didn't prove anything.
But the only person, I think you told the detective at one point that knew that.
Ashley and my husband.
Of the 3 people who knew the combination to the safe, one of them was dead, and one of them was Marsha herself. And either Ashley or Marsha must have given Stephen the code to the safe later on, as the CCTV footage shows Steve before opening the safe.
Was the reason for the cameras because the money went missing?
No.
So how did they get caught for the burglary? Like, because I'm assuming that Marsha, if she set it up, she was gonna make a police report for insurance purposes. And to get the family off her ass, because the reason that she was supposed to be selling it is because her husband's brothers wanted to come get his guns and shit. So if she could tell them and produce a police report that, hey, my house was broken into, X, Y, and Z was gone, then she could get them off her ass. But if she planned this, why would she not tell them that there was cameras in the goddamn house? Or why would she not have them disconnected? Because the police are using the footage from the damn burglary. They probably noticed, well, wait a minute. How in the fuck they know the code to the safe? This wasn't planned out right, especially if you know there's cameras in your house to even have the cameras on.
I'd never left my cat alone for that long before. and I had a bad feeling. I thought maybe one of them would have died or something. I felt bad if I didn't know about it. And I got him to keep an eye on my cats. I did never in my life would have thought I would have caught anybody coming in the house. That shocked me.
Especially somebody you know. And
I didn't know who it was. It scared me. I'm still scared. That's why I got the security surveillance cameras, because every time I hear a noise, I jump.
Was Marcia just paranoid? Or was there a reason she was so jumpy after Harold's death?
So you knew the system was in there. You knew it was recording, and you didn't tell them niggas to cover their face. You didn't disable, like, fuck covering their face. Because again, it's a safe and only 3 people know the code. So in order for niggas to go to your safe and not be in there for hours at a time, randomly typing shit in, it had to be like you, your dead husband, or your daughter. Why would you not disable the motherfucking cameras and you set this shit up, you dumb bitch?
Was there any reason you think anyone else, I mean, or maybe even Ashley would have wanted to hurt Harold?
No, not
She, in essence, snitched on herself because when she reported to police, they noticed it was surveillance cameras. Can we look at that? Yeah. Wait a minute. How these folk know? How they got in your safe pretty quick?
Maybe
I thought things were fine. Obviously, they weren't. I had no idea. If I'd even had an inkling, I wouldn't even let them in the house.
I'm just, trying to put 2 and 2 together. Like the money was missing. She got the money. Maybe she knew that there was a life policy. And
the life policy wasn't that big. It wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
I mean, was he mean to you? Was he mean to her?
No.
He wasn't mean to the kids or anything like that, where she would have had some kind of way or some reason for any kind of retaliation.
I don't understand.
Okay.
According to Marcia, it was most likely Ashley who engineered the burglary in September, and Ashley who killed Harold 9 months earlier. Marcia claims to be ignorant of the whole thing.
I mean, just from the messages alone, not including other stuff that is going to come to light, but that something was done to him. We're really trying to wrap our minds around it too, because unless these messages mean something totally different. But if you know that she did something, I don't want you. I know it's your daughter, and I have kids. I have 3 daughters. I have 1 son, and I know how hard that would be. They're young, mine, not as old as Ashley. So my kids haven't had the chance to betray me the way that your daughter has betrayed you. And I can't imagine being in that situation that you're in. But I just want you to know that we are talking to you first. And if you do know something that she did, to make sure that you tell me today, because when we talk to her, I don't think she's going to hold back.
The investigators present Ashley as suspect number 1. They're giving Marcia the opportunity to get ahead of the story by telling them what happened.
You're human. Everyone makes mistakes. And if, my feeling is if it was a mistake, then we need to know that.
I have a feeling that things are twisted.
Why you think that?
And she's a child. She'll say things. And I always call it telling the truth without telling the truth. She'll say something, make it sound like she's joking or something, but actually telling the truth.
The investigators try to draw out any natural friction between mother and daughter. Ashley's been living in New Mexico with another woman, also named Ashley.
I mean, did you support her with, being with another woman?
I don't care what she's calling, she's happy.
I mean, if she did do something to her, Harold, is she going to tell? I mean, she's probably not going to tell me that,
I don't want to see why she would. That makes no sense to me.
Ashley has been married in the past to a man named Tarson Jones, who died suddenly in 2019.
This is all I
Man, if this ain't an episode of Get Out,
have of my nephew.
William says Tyerson was found dead in his home in 2019, just days after he received an inheritance from his great-grandfather. He says family members were unaware of Tyrerson's death until they got a call from Ashley.
She had his body cremated, quick, fast, and in a hurry. So before the time.
how did she have it body cremated before they could do an autopsy?
I could even ask.
What happened to Ashley's her husband?
He had the front part of the heart had a blockage in it, and they said that no one would have known it unless they caught it when it happened, and they ended up killing him.
So I guess he had a heart attack. I'm not sure.
It's an eerily familiar situation. A coincidence or something worse? This is when the investigators bring up the supposedly poisoned root beer mentioned by Stephen.
We all had root beer floats. If that happened, we all would have had something done to us.
Yeah,
I didn't even know Stephen even knew where I lived.
And then to, make the accusation that you did something to your husband.
I did not do anything to my husband.
Did Harold actually die on the 20th or was it the 19th?
He died on the 20th.
What was like, you could just tell he was going downhill fast or?
He wasn't talking right. He was slurring his words.
Mm-hmm.
But he had been doing that for a couple of days.
Marcia paints a picture of Harold's ongoing health issues, which we know now were caused by more than just bad luck. In response, the cops show her a screenshot of one of her text exchanges with Ashley.
There's a picture that she had the order pulled up on.
Unfortunately, just on that piece of paper, you can't see it.
Let's see, because they showed 3 things. Let me go back a few seconds. Paste and visit information, acute diarrhea. Okay, so
Marcia paints a picture of Harold's ongoing health issues, which we know now were caused by more than just bad luck. In response, the cops show
not much of it yet.
Her a screenshot of one of her.
Well, that's all right. A little would be enough. Whatever the fuck they talking about. Daughter telling mama how to kill her.
Her text exchanges with
your order. We don't know what it is. Maybe they'll do it in something glycol. Glucose, maybe? UPS, 3-day, whatever.
Ashley.
There's a picture that she had the order pulled up on her.
Okay, ethylene glycol. That's there. That sounds like some diabetes medicine. I don't know what it is, but ethylene glycol. That's what she ordered. 2-day air.
Just on that piece of paper, you can't see it. But then, and then this is you to her. It says, how much do you need?
She asks me for money all the time, mainly just for cigarettes.
The order, dated December 14th, is for half a gallon of ethylene glycol, odorless and colorless. It's used in things.
Oh, bitch, it's antifreeze. Son of a bitch. I thought it was some type of damn medicine. It's motherfucking antifreeze. Wow. Well, again, I thought everybody got an autopsy when you died just to name a cause of death. I did not know that somebody died and then you could just immediately get them cremated. How was he able to die? And this, forget the black guy, her husband, that there was no autopsy and shit done by the insurance company to cash that policy? How did they not pull this up in their autopsy with this guy? Well, I guess it wasn't suspicious because he had heart problems and shit of that nature, but that just means everybody ain't getting no damn autopsy. If it looked normal, they'll just go with it.
Things like antifreeze, and when ingested, it's deadly.
So that's like the UPS tracking code for this ethylene glycol.
She sends me UPS.
First of all, why in the fuck would you order that out? Why would you order motherfucking antifreeze offline when you would go to Walmart, Family Dollar, Dollar General, AutoZone just to get it? You motherfuckers ordered the shit and then sent text messages of it saying, I ordered it, it'll be there in 2 days. You waited 2 days for some motherfucking antifreeze you could have got in 2 minutes.
Tracking code for everything that she orders for Christmas. I never look at them.
Well, this one was sent from you.
If Ashley used ethylene glycol to poison her stepfather, Marcia's trying to claim she didn't know anything about it. But her digital footprint suggests otherwise.
He takes it all the time.
It does show when you deleted them on September 20th.
The burglary took place on September 19th. The very next day, Marcia deleted her text conversations with Ashley.
Yeah, this is true. You just tell a random person to go pick you up some antifreeze. Like, hey, go pick me up some antifreeze. Or take some random person to the store with you and have them go in and pay for it. You find a crackhead on the corner, homeless person inside. Hey man, give me $1. All right, go buy this antifreeze from you. Keep the change. Give him $100 bill.
Ashley, perhaps because she knew the police would now have a reason to look.
Luckily, we were able to still retrieve those text messages. You could see on the download when the messages were deleted, and she actually deleted them while she was in the interview with our detective.
Thanks to the messages, they now knew what to look for when overturning the original autopsy.
So once we find out about Harold's death, we have to contact the hospital and ask them about the autopsy and receiving the autopsy or the coroner's office. And we learn at that point that this autopsy, they had removed Harold's heart and still had heart tissue at the hospital. We learned that the hospital keeps any organ tissue that they remove during an autopsy. They keep that for 1 year. So we were within that 1 year. We were pushing 1 year, but we were still within that 1 year. So we had the heart tissue, and we also had the blood that was taken from the autopsy. So we were able to hand deliver the heart tissue and his blood to a lab in Philadelphia. Ultimately, we were able to determine that at the time of Harold Allen's death, he did have ethylene glycol in his system.
It was the ethylene glycol that killed him, the poison that Ashley and Marshall had collaborated on ordering. Marsha has been trying to cast blame on Ashley, but she was just as involved.
I don't know that there was ever a time where we thought Marsha was more guilty than Ashley, or Ashley was more guilty than Marsha. It was a duo. They were both equally involved and are both equally just as guilty as the other.
On December 17th, they discussed the imminent arrival of the poison.
You guys maybe thought that the order was coming, and then she wanted to know about slushies that night. That seems a little bit odd to me, considering that we were just talking about an order of ethylene glycol coming.
On December 19th, it arrives.
The mail is here, smiley face.
So what is being claimed is that you guys poisoned him.
Which is not true.
But that's what's being claimed.
Alright,
That's what we're trying to figure out, because when you look at these messages,
it looks sketchy, I know.
But it's saying that root beer float is what it was done.
You know, it was only put in his. If the ethylene glycol was only put in Harold's and not yours or Ashley's or the kids, I mean, you guys would be fine.
Undeterred by her excuses, investigators dig in deeper to previous conversations.
What are foxglove seeds?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I know what foxglove is.
What's foxglove?
That's a plant that's around different areas.
Anyone ever come into contact with any of that stuff or anything?
No.
No one ever come in contact with it?
Ashley would ask me about different plants that were poisonous. I'm afraid that they would get into it, or because it was too little, she didn't know what it was when they went places.
You said I need foxglove seeds, and she says I think I can get them at Walmart.
They're pretty flowers.
And then she said, "Thank you. We are watching a new movie on Netflix with the kids, and those are traceable."
I don't know what that means.
I don't either, and you see why that's concerning, because she says those are traceable.
I don't know what she meant by that.
Marsha's response to Ashley saying the seeds were traceable? If they look for it, LOL. Foxglove seeds are toxic if ingested. They can lead to symptoms like vomiting, fever, and chills. This conversation took place on November 27th. On November 30th, Harold showed up at the hospital with these exact symptoms.
So you said, I am irritated and can't sleep. This is on November 28th.
Mm-hmm.
Can't sleep peacefully. I need this to be over. It's hanging on by threads, and he's mean and narcissistic. Like, it's hanging on by threads. What's it's?
My nose.
He snaps and acts all sweet and innocent, like I am being mean to him for days now.
Mm-hmm.
And then she says, and it is hanging on by a thread. It's so long because he's big. Moves slow and has to build. You say, I wish it would reach its climax and be done, LOL. She says, agreed. She said, close though, it's symptoms than that.
The it they were referring to could be none other than Harold himself. Marsha had poisoned him, and they were waiting for him to die.
You know what she means by the second where it says, if not, we'll do something else?
We tried everything. Get rid of the flu, the COVID. We tried all kinds of meds.
This same day, Marsha sent Ashley a photo of Harold asleep, sick on the couch. His condition was almost all they talked about. But he rallied, and he got better. So they tried again.
I think he ordered something for her. She says, you can't touch the plant when they come, just saying, gloves. You say, laugh out loud, that's what I was going to tell you also. You will need gloves.
Yeah, those are the plants that were in the basement.
She said, aha. Or no, you said, aha. She said, oh, I know. I'll need to wear gloves and have some time alone to prepare the root.
This was on December 2nd. Ashley had placed an order for a water hemlock plant the day before. It's the most toxic plant that grows in North America. Just a tiny piece of its roots is enough to kill a horse. Marsha put it in a chili, a Sprite, and a margarita for Harold. He got sick, but he didn't die. And these attempts had been going on for a month. In September that year.
Did they say some chili, some margarita and a what the hell? What did Harold do to you?
Toxic plant that grows in North America. Just a tiny piece of its roots is enough to kill a horse. Marcia put it in a chili, a Sprite, and a margarita for Harold.
A Sprite, a chili, and a margarita.
He got sick, but he didn't die. And these attempts have been going on for a month. In September that year, Ashley ordered pong pong seeds on eBay, another poisonous plant that could be
that again, what did this nigga do to her? This bitch was persistent. She gave this nigga everything and he would not die. Man, I bet she went to court and said he used to abuse me. Pong pong, I ain't never heard of none of this shit.
slipped into food. In October, she texted Marcia to say they were arriving that day. Marcia responded, yay.
The medical history.
Okay, you bitches can't cook for me no more. I will never eat food from a woman ever again. I'm sorry. Nope.
Of him going to the hospital was always misdiagnosed by ER staff. But it was common symptoms like diarrhea or stomach pain. I think he had blood in his stool at one time. They had diagnosed him with some diverticulitis. He was also on insulin. He was a diabetic. So the symptoms that he was experiencing were consistent with what the ER staff was diagnosing him with, but they were also consistent with, being poisoned by pong pong seed or by water hemlock.
If someone had noticed the implications of his symptoms, he might have realized what was going on, but they didn't. And he continued to eat and drink whatever his wife gave him.
Harold thought he had a wife that loved him, and he had a stepdaughter who he loved, who had a child, and he welcomed Ashley and her child into his house and let her move in. He loved spending time with his wife. He loved to go on vacation with his wife. But, my impression of their relationship is Harold being that guy who just likes to spend time with his wife and, has no idea that they're trying to kill him.
Did you guys go to school together?
We did. We went to high school together, graduated together. Didn't know who either one of us was. We went to our 30-year class reunion and got to talking and we've been together ever since.
They'd only been together for 3 years, but that was enough time for their relationship to have soured, as evidenced in the text messages. They were fighting, and Marcia said she'd lost trust in him.
What Harold said?
Soured, as evidenced in the text message.
I'm sorry for doing it. I would never cheat on you. My eyes never even wonder because you're the only woman I want in my life. Before you, I was already set on being by myself the rest of my life. So what he sorry for if he never cheated on her?
They were fighting.
Then I met you. It took a little bit.
And Marcia said she'd lost trust in him.
What did he say to you? And laugh out loud. Is that what he said? Oh my God, he's losing it.
Ashley was with her every step of the way, but the investigators still try to keep her confidence.
I can't imagine how you feel being betrayed by your daughter. But at this point, there is so much content there, and I would almost call it evidence.
In using this word, betrayed, they're using the language of her own text messages. On September 19th, the evening of the burglary, Marcia accused Ashley of betraying her by stealing from her.
I feel like Ashley had a lot to do with this, and maybe you were dragged along. The same day that this is delivered, there's root beer floats. And then the very next day, Harold's dead.
The investigators turned to questions of motive, such as life insurance.
1 year's pay, which was $64,000, and then he had a $50,000 one, which paid for his funeral, and I had to pay off a couple of things on the house because I wouldn't be able to afford to keep the house payment plus that.
So was there any talk between March and September when the money was taken? Was there any talk between Ashley, like her wanting to know how much money was there, or her is there still money there, or maybe she felt entitled to getting some of the money?
I honestly don't know why she took it.
Do you feel like you owed her money for her helping you kill Harold?
No, because I did not kill him.
And there's stranger things to come.
Me and another detective were reading through it, and it's like, do they think he's possessed? That's literally our thought process.
Marcia and Ashley talked a lot about Harold's dark energy, calling him demonic and possessed.
I always ignored that stuff, which I probably shouldn't have.
And then it says it's looking for someone to attach itself to. And then she talks about the grandchildren, and you say, well, that's not going to happen. We'll make sure that doesn't happen. But at this time, whatever's trying to attach or attack the grandchildren is in him. according to the messages. Like it's it's in him. And
she's always said that, but I've never believed it.
And she thought that was some kind of demon that was in him?
She's always talked about stuff like that. I just never paid attention to it.
Either Ashley or Marsha or both believed that there was some kind of demon or something inside of Harold that they were going to try to kill.
This is a new, disturbing layer to the case. But Marsha insists she never believed in that, and she sticks to her story.
There's one ticket here, there's you and Ashley. I don't know if you guys are going to fight over who gets that ticket, but somebody is going to use that ticket.
I already know what she's going to say, and it's all going to be lies.
Marsha doesn't take that ticket. She admits to nothing, and the investigators terminate the interview. Marsha leaves the police department under a cloud of suspicion. She isn't...
They pretty much said, first one tell, get the deal.
...under arrest, but it's looming. So she takes matters into her own...
She should have asked what the deal was.
She admits to nothing, and the investigators terminate the interview. Marsha leaves the police department under a cloud of suspicion. She isn't under arrest, but it's looming. So she takes matters into her own hands. That same evening, she dies by suicide.
So we were going to interview Ashley Jones.
This story crazy as a motherfucker. Mom found dead after police uncover alleged plot to murder husband with daughter. And then the Indiana woman was arrested after police uncovered a text exchange between herself and her mother. They say are about an alleged plot to kill her mother's husband.
That same evening, she dies by suicide.
So we were going to interview Ashley Jones on October the 17th, and which is the day after her mother just passed away. So Ashley Jones didn't know that Marsha had passed away yet. And we had a decision to make then. Do we tell Ashley about her mother, or do we interview her first and then tell her after the interview? And it was my decision to not tell her before the interview. And the reason that I chose that decision is because I wanted...
Because she wanted her to snitch and see what she would say about her mama first.
I wanted the truth in the interview. I didn't want to give her an out as far.
Because if you tell her the mama's dead, then she just definitely blame it on the dead person. Dead people can't talk.
As far as being able to push this on her mom, who she knew had already passed away.
We'll be with you in just a minute.
All right.
What was your relationship like with Harold?
He was nice.
Okay.
You know, he didn't really talk much, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
what did he pass away from?
I don't know. Mom didn't really say.
So far, she's playing ignorant.
Was she having financial problems?
She said he would just blow through money, make $4,000 a month, and barely get by.
Talking about Harold?
Yeah.
It was around August 2022 when Ashley and her kids moved in with Marsha and Harold, just before the first poisoning attempt.
How did Harold feel about you guys moving in? Was he cool with that, or did he ever get kind of grumpy because of it? Or
no, he was actually very nice about it. He loved the girls. He said, I never got a chance to be dad or grandpa or anything, and we were eating that up.
She's painting a picture almost too good to be true.
Do you remember anything ever mentioned about Harold possibly having some kind of demon, or I think it was referred to as it?
She would say something about an it when his moods would flip. But that was pertaining to whenever he began a snippy with her.
And she downplays the extent of her mother's belief in demons.
I thought that more was like just a metaphor.
But this doesn't match up with the text message.
We DJ, see, I was going to end the live after this one. But since you said snow bunnies never, you know what the next video is? A black woman who ran over her boyfriend and killed him.
Where Ashley was frequently sending her mother Amazon links to energy cleansing candles and talking about cleansing herbs from the Bible. So they try the same strategy on Ashley that they used just yesterday on her mom.
I think at some point she probably dragged you into something that you didn't want to be in, or there was something to do with those demons or something, with that. But we just want to know the truth. And I think you know the truth.
And there was definitely ethylene glycol that was ordered.
I mean, is your relationship with your mom good?
Yes and no. I kind of just put up with what she does. She's always tried to.
These women is crazy. They'll fuck their cousin and they'll kill you.
Drag me into whatever she gets into. And
the way Ashley seizes the investigator's words and quotes them back at him is a major red flag. She knows she's in trouble.
Like I said, she said all the time, can I use your phone to look something up? Which I thought was weird. You got your own, but whatever.
Okay. Somebody in the house that night did something to him. So we either have to look at Marsha, you, or Ashley, your fiance, because I don't think the two kids did it.
Oh, no.
And I think that Ashley, your fiance, I don't think she did it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's why I'm trying to get through to you, that this is very important. If you know, because there's going to be one ticket here, and I don't know if you and your mom are going to fight over that ticket, but we already know what happened to him.
But with Marsha dead, there is no ticket. Ashley is the only one in their crosshairs.
Was there a life insurance policy that you're aware of?
There was, but it didn't go to her.
Who did it?
His brother. She wanted to be free of him completely. She wanted him dead. And I said, you're going to go to hell for that, huh?
She's happily casting all the blame on Marsha.
Mama wanted him dead.
But that isn't good enough.
Keep in mind, she don't know her mama dead yet. Now, mama went in there like a soldier, and mama lied for her daughter. Mama lied for her daughter. She wouldn't admit to her daughter doing shit. She was like, I didn't do it. And hell no, my daughter didn't do it. It wouldn't make sense for her to do this shit. What is talking about right here? Oh, she was asking me for money. Mama was a mama bear to the end. She killed herself before she snitched on her daughter. This bitch though, thinking her mama is still alive. Oh no, she did it. That bitch did it. Yes, she did. That's crazy. Where your kids will sell you the fuck out.
So my question is, did she ask you to help by placing the order for her?
She asked me to place order for her. Yeah.
For the ethylene glycol?
For something like that.
You do.
So you assisted in it. And I'm just trying to say, why didn't one of y'all dumbasses just go to the local parts store or any store? You could go to a gas station and buy some motherfucking antifreeze. They sell that shit in every gas station there. Corner stores have this shit. These motherfuckers waited 2 days for some goddamn antifreeze, and you could literally go at any store that sells gas, corners, any store period selling. Hell, you could probably go in the hot wing spot and see a bottle of antifreeze in the front for sale. That's all I'm saying.
Remember it being ethylene glycol, right?
53 minutes in, she admits to buying the ethylene glycol from Marsha. Marsha sent her the money for it, $32 through Cash App, a transaction the cops can trace.
For that woman, I just do what she asks and always have since I was a child.
She also admits to helping with the foxglove seeds.
Was she concerned that it wasn't working?
Yeah.
So you admitting to being an accessory and knowing what she was doing. And you could have just said, I don't know what none of that shit was for. My mama asked me to buy, I did. I didn't know what that shit was for. But you've already said you knew that she wanted him dead. And then you started helping her buy mysterious products. So you admitting to
it.
She said, I'm never going to be free. I'm like, okay, it's because it's not supposed to be. She kept begging for the same help. She kept saying, I can't live this way. It was the same repetitive cycle. It was until she gets sedated, she doesn't stop, and she'll make life's hell if she doesn't get what she wants.
Let's not forget that it was Ashley who said on November 28th,
lying bitch,
that if the foxglove seeds didn't work, then they could try something else. She's making herself out to be far more.
I'm trying to figure out why my light-skinned nigga snitched though. It can't be because he got caught up in the robbery. It has to be because he didn't get paid. Whatever he was promised, he couldn't have got because he told like a motherfucker. He's the one that unraveled all this shit.
More passive than she actually was.
You knew she was going to be putting ethylene glycol in the drink?
I knew that she intended to.
Manipulative, but also easily manipulated.
The demon stuff. Can you tell me more about that? Did she really think that he was possessed?
She thought he had something in him. She did. I thought she was just, like I said earlier, dissociating what she didn't like from the man. Okay. And making it like a character. But the way she would word it, she really believed something was inside him. And that it was going to attack everybody in the house and it was making her mean, and she really believed it.
But the burglary organized by Ashley suggests a rather different reason she kept her mouth shut about her mother's beliefs.
As time went on, it seemed like Ashley probably didn't even really believe this. It was just a motive for her to get her mother on board with with killing Harold so she could gain financially.
So how much money did your mom end up with from the insurance?
Like 60,000, I think she said.
60,000.
They had also looked into how much all the guns that were worth and that were in their safe. They had also looked into how much the property in the house was. I think at one time they said the house was going to be around $350,000. So they were going to sell all of his property. They were going to sell his truck. They were going to sell his motorcycle. They were going to sell his house. They were going to sell everything that he owned to gain financially.
Ashley could claim it was her spiritual mom's idea all along, but the digital evidence and the cold hard cash tell a different story. She'd expected to profit from her stepfather's death, and when Marcia withheld the proceeds, it looks like she enlisted Steven to help her steal them.
Oh shit, I told you it was about money. That's what it was. Mama didn't break bread. Mama got all the tips from daughter on how to murk a nigga, and mama didn't break bread. So this bitch was like, hey, go break in, y'all. I'm gonna break. So she didn't get paid by her mama, and apparently she didn't get paid by goddamn it, Ashley. But Ashley must not. I'm still Ashley. If Ashley set this up, Ashley should have known that there was motherfucking cameras in the house. Why would you send them men in there on this mission for you and you was gonna break bread with them, but you didn't tell them there's a camera in the house? And hell, if with the camera in the house, if there's a camera in the house, like these motherfuckers should have actually taken the whole safe to make it look like, or they should have been sitting there just typing in numbers for about 30, 40 minutes to make it look like they didn't just know the goddamn code. So you actually backstabbed your mama because the mama didn't give you no money. And she just so happened to have security cameras in there, which led to the robbers getting caught. Because they probably went in with no mask and shit on because, you know, they didn't know it was cameras in the house. Ashley lived there, but then I forgot that Ashley moved and the mama said she got the cameras after Harold died because she was paranoid. So Ashley sent them on a dummy mission, not knowing there was cameras in there, and they got caught, and then they snitched on everybody.
She practically said as much in her text with him. On May 16th, 2023, she sent him a link to Harold's obituary, saying, "Mom texted with him. It looks like she'd expected to profit from her stepfather's death. And when Marcia withheld the proceeds, it looks like she enlisted Steve."
Marcia Allen Gatehouse, 5 lots and furniture cannot be sold. Piggy bank, 1954, bought for me by Steve White when I got burnt, your great grandpa.
Even to help her steal them. She practically said as much in her text with him. On May 16th, 2023, she sent him a link to Harold's obituary, saying,
"Mom owes me and fucked me over."
"Mom owes me and fucked me over." Little did she know that the burglary would be her undoing, and Marcia's. After the interview, another cop comes in.
These niggas was really in there with nothing on their face.
Obituary, saying, "Mom owes me and fucked me over." Little did she know that the burglar.
He got a hat on his head, but not over his face. That's
obituary,
crazy.
saying,
"I'm trying to."
"Mom owes me and fucked me over." Little did she know that the.
Yeah, this nigga don't got no mask on his face. Even if it's an inside job, you stupid motherfucker, you would wear a mask because you don't want neighbors to identify you. So y'all, it's not. The camera could have been in there fine, but you niggas got y'all face in the fucking camera.
Burglary would be her undoing, and Marcia's. After the interview, another cop comes in.
So I'm here to talk to you about something completely different.
Okay.
Okay? It's not going to be an easy conversation. Okay? After your mom was here yesterday and spoke with us, we got a call to go check on her welfare at her home, and she's passed away.
What?
She passed away.
What happened?
Without going into a lot of detail,
What you can tell me?
It appeared that there was something ingested possibly, and passed away on her bed.
The death of her mother changes everything for her defense, but it's too late. She's confessed.
I did not kill my husband. You win, Ashley. Is that the note the mama left for the daughter?
So we wanted to tell you.
That's crazy work. Mama snitched on her way out. Like, these hoes ain't loyal to each other at all. Mama solved the case before she took herself out.
Changes everything for her defense, but it's too late. She's confessed.
So we wanted to tell you in person that you are under the arrest for the murder of Harold, okay? And conspiracy to commit murder and attempted murder.
As the state prepares for her trial, they think they've got all the evidence they need, but Ashley continues to surprise them. In April 2024, they're approached by one of her fellow inmates who shows them a letter Ashley gave her to smuggle out of the prison. In it, she talks about a prayer list that she wants to add people to, including Steve.
Oh, she done gave this bitch a hit list. And this crackhead bitch to talk. Ashley just keep making one poor decision after another. This can't be fucking real. Like, this has to be a movie script at this point. I think we've gotten by AI. Hell no, fool.
They're approached by one of her fellow inmates who shows them a letter Ashley gave her to smuggle out of the prison. In it, she talks about a prayer list that she wants to add people to, including Stephen White and Kane Napier. Prayer list here is code for hit list. The investigators get the inmate to wear a wire. A lot of the audio is difficult to make out because Ashley's careful.
With a high-powered rifle right there. Back in it.
Was a high-powered rifle mentioned and maybe 2 shots to the neck?
Okay, right here. She said, can your people get guns, scopes, high-powered rifle? Right here severs every nerve and kills you instantly. Or right here. Okay, I mean,
So
right
that's
here.
how she was wanting these
She
people
touched
taken
me.
out.
Ashley specifically.
The inmate gets Ashley to write another letter with more details of her proposed targets, including addresses and a map.
This is Stephen White's mother. This is her handwriting, not mine.
So she wrote all this?
Yes. This is the layout of the permanent building where she's wanting them to shoot. Because I told her about the private.
Who was she wanting her to shoot?
Ashley Nunez, and she just said, take out the little girl. I don't know if you guys heard that.
According to this inmate, Ashley was putting out a hit on her own fiancé.
Did she say?
They gave this bitch a cup of iced coffee and a Mountain Dew to tell. Like, she's gonna make a good what do you call them people? Informant. She'd make a good informant for the government when she get out.
Ashley wanted Ashley Nunez taken out?
Because she said she was there when she poisoned Harold.
This is not the behavior of someone who was coerced by her mother into helping her kill. No, Ashley is a killer herself.
Some of the messages that stick out to us the most is probably the LOLs, laugh out loud, smiley face emojis when Harold is suffering and, you know, in severe pain, or even at the ER because they're trying to kill him and they're laughing about it. I remember there being a text message where Ashley laughed that the ER staff sent him home. Her text message was LOL, they dismissed him, or they dismissed him, LOL, one of the two. But she was like, she couldn't believe, like, just laughing that the hospital staff basically dismissed him from the hospital and let him go home. And they had gotten away again with trying to kill him.
Worse, it's a pattern of behavior.
Ashley Jones had been married before. Her husband died of heart problems. Marsha Allen was living with a man in Crothersville, which is also in Jackson County, and he died of heart problems. So it was like this continuously, like it seemed like the men that they were around were dying, and they all were dying of heart problems. I believe that they have done this before, and I have no doubts if they weren't stopped and if they weren't caught, they would have kept doing it and probably done it again already.
Ashley pleads guilty to level 1 felony charges of conspiracy to commit murder and attempted murder in 2025. She's sentenced to 50 years in prison.
And I am very, very happy with the 50-year sentence. I think that the 50-year sentence is probably the biggest sentence that anyone in Jackson County has ever received.
Both Stephen White and Kane Napier plead guilty to a level 4 felony charge of burglary. They're each sentenced to 1,095 days to include time already served. Ashley's charges on conspiracy to commit burglary are dismissed in September 2020.
See, that's why you shouldn't have snitched, buddy, without saying, hey, I tell you, I will give you a murder. I give you the murder, nigga, if you give me, like, don't make me do no time. 1,000 days, that's a lot of days. It's over 3 years.
Time already served. Ashley's charges on conspiracy to commit burglary are dismissed in September 2025. She's already behind bars, so it doesn't make much difference. Marcia escaped justice. The kicker, in that year before her death, she wrote a book about her husband's death.
First look, we thought, this maybe is just a woman that's grieving her husband. But then, after the evidence and the text messages, and we see the true Marcia Allen for what she was, it seemed to be more of a deterrent. Like the book was something maybe meant to throw us off of her.
Published on Amazon on June 8th, 2023, just 3 months before the burglary and everything that followed. The book was called From Surviving to Thriving, Rebuilding Your Life After the Loss of a Spouse.
One thing I do know about the book is that the date of Harold's death is wrong, which kind of told me that it was an AI written book. She didn't even put her thoughts into it.
Even after Harold was gone, Marcia was trying to profit off him.
He loved his family. He was a hardworking man. He wasn't a rich man. He worked every day of his life. He would work the night that he was killed. He worked that day. And on his way home from work, he stopped to get wood pellets for the stove to keep the house warm for his wife and stepdaughter.
To repay him for this generosity, they killed him. And if it wasn't for Ashley's apparent greed in setting up the burglary, no one would ever have known. If you were...
It wasn't Ashley greed, it was Marcia greed. Marcia didn't break bread. Now, why in the hell is the domestic violence hotline message up here? It wasn't no domestic violence. They saying Harold was being domestically abused. Okay, this one is for Sweet DJ, since she said Snow Bunny's never. This one for her.
Where is he at?
Under the car.
Excuse me?
He's under the car.
Move.
In the early morning hours of October 15th, 2023, Youngstown police responded to a call about a domestic fight, two sisters arguing. What they found when they arrived at the scene, however, was far more serious.
Yeah, somebody gets under the car. Down here. Okay, you gotta go down here.
It was clear that what had occurred was no accident. Investigators would find out much later that the buildup to this tragic death was also far more complicated than it initially appeared.
Bitch, you walk home, you dumbass bitch. You will never.
Okay, well, I skip past that part. My guy got a real intro too. Y'all go over there to Just Thought Lounge.
The crime rate in Youngstown, Ohio is higher than the national average.
2 murders in the city of Youngstown in less than 1 hour.
There is a 1 in 80 chance of becoming a victim of violent crime in Youngstown, though the homicide rate has recently been in decline. Generally, the cost of living is low, and the commute to both Cleveland and Pittsburgh is only an hour, which has its benefits. A few months ago, I moved across the country to a new home. Amongst the chaos of organizing the move, information is vague, and the word for our health. It was just past 5 a.m. on October 15th, 2023, when the Youngstown PD received a call about an argument that had spilled out onto the street. Officer Gibson approached the area in his cruiser and spotted a white Ford Fusion stopped on the front yard of the home on Shenley Avenue. There was a woman lingering near the vehicle.
Hello.
Hello, police officer.
What's going on here?
I tried to drive off. My ex-boyfriend hopped in front of the car. Now he's in front of.
Listen to the story now. My ex-boyfriend tried to hop in front of the car. That's the story.
What's going on here?
I tried to drive off. My ex-boyfriend hopped in front of the car. Now he's in front of the car.
Where is he at?
Under the car.
Excuse me?
He tried to hop in front of the car. Now he in front of the car, under the car.
He's under the car.
Move. Go over by my cruiser. 209. Go ahead. I need the fire department here now. 209 South Shenley. I got a male under a car. Copy. Show 6, I'm gonna head over there. Get in this car.
Like, she ain't screaming, she ain't shocked or nothing. Like this shit just normal. She just caught her body and she ain't bothered in the least. She not crying, she not yelling, just normal. She told this story like it was normal, like a person that had accidentally hit somebody and they were still under the car. You think they'd be just a tad bit hysterical, even if it's your ex that you was just in the house with.
Copy. Get in.
I will. You ain't gotta talk to me like that. I will get in. Let's go.
Lady, you just killed somebody. You talk about you ain't gotta talk to me like that. Yo, big head ass bitch.
I'll head over there that way too.
Pit bull looking ass.
Copy. You want paper? I need to put you on.
Sir, can you hear me? Sir.
No.
Show 6, I'm on the phone.
Underneath the car was a 30-year-old male. He was not responding.
Sir, can you hear me?
Officers arriving on scene were unable to remove the man safely from his position underneath the vehicle.
I don't even think, with the 4 of us, I don't even think we can lift this. He's not answering me at all. They're going to have to jack that off him.
The fire department, EMTs, and additional officers arrived on scene. Emergency responders managed to lift the car and pulled the man from beneath. Life-saving measures were attempted, but the efforts came too late. The man succumbed to his injuries and was declared dead at the scene.
Oh, yeah. He's not alive.
We're going to call him Harold number 2. Poe Harold.
Somebody run him over?
Yep. Pretty good idea. Not yet.
The deceased was soon identified as 30-year-old Nathaniel Watson. Nate had been in a relationship with his girlfriend, Shanae Jacobs, for over 7 years. By all accounts, the two made a wonderful couple and were very...
Wait, so they was together at the time she killed him, but she called him her ex because he dead. She knew he was dead. That's why she called him her ex. Cold-hearted bitch. What was you saying about snow bunnies never, sweet DJ? What was that? It gets worse.
very much in love. Over the years, they had integrated into each other's families, growing close with mothers and siblings. Their social media was full of photos of the two spending time with Shanae's sister, Draylyn, alongside her long-term partner, Daniel Ortello. Indeed, Nate and Daniel were best friends. Shanae considered her sister's partner like a brother. The couples shared everything. They celebrated life's milestones, birthdays, weddings, births. They even vacationed together. More recently, Shanae and Nate had decided to end their romantic relationship. They had both experienced loss and were struggling to work through challenges as a couple. That night, however, the two had been out together as they had been so many times before, hitting the bars and clubs in Youngstown. By 5:30 a.m., Shanae Jacobs sat in the back of a police cruiser. As emergency responders worked to free Nate from the vehicle, Shanae's sister, Draylyn, came upon the scene. Her home was just a few doors down.
Ma'am. Ma'am, it's in somebody's yard.
You can't come down
You
here.
gotta go back
You
here.
cannot come
She
down
ran
here.
him over.
You cannot come down here.
This is my car. That is my sister.
I understand.
Okay.
Go down-
Somebody is
go down
under
with
the car, man. You gotta go down here. You gotta go down here. Oh my God. You gotta go down here, okay? You gotta cruise your feet. Yes, somebody is under the car. You gotta go down here. Okay? You gotta go down here.
Draylyn was shocked and inconsolable. Their family, as she knew it, had changed forever.
And that's my point exactly. That's the sister who wasn't fucking doing it at all, but to her, that was like a brother to her. And she's crying, she's inconsolable, as he just said. And the person that was in a relationship with this man for 7 years then killed him, not a tear, told the story called.
What's your name, dear? Draylyn. Hi, Mom. It's the police. Can Draylyn call you back a couple minutes? I honestly don't know what's going on. I'm trying to talk to Draylyn so we can figure that out. right, she'll call you back in a couple minutes, okay? And
Responders on scene attempted to make sense of the night's events. Draylyn explained that her sister and Nate had been at her house earlier. The two got into an argument, which had escalated quickly.
all right, so she and Nathaniel came here together?
Yes.
They had your car?
Yes.
Okay. And she came to fight about what?
She got mad because she came in here being loud talking. We got into an argument and she attacked me.
Okay. How did she attack you?
She started fighting me. She threw something at me and she got mad because I told her just go home.
Are you injured in any way?
My face is beautiful. My face is scratched up.
Okay, where's that at? Is that from
Pulling each
something?
other here.
Shanae sat
This bitch fought her sister and killed her boyfriend all in the same night.
in the back of the police cruiser. She was watching on, but was unaware of developments since responders arrived. She did not know that Nate had been declared dead.
What's your name, dear?
Shanae Jacobs.
Shanae?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you telling me that he can't, like, is he dead?
I don't know what's going on. What happened with this? Here, cross this over here out of your way.
Okay. So, we were dropping my sister's car off after a night, going out. And me and my sister got into an argument. That's it. So, I started to get in the car and leave. My ex-boyfriend jumped in front of the car and literally made me run him over just so I wouldn't leave.
He made me run over so I wouldn't leave. So part of him getting you to stay was he wanted to die. He made her run him over. She couldn't stop. She couldn't put the car in park. She had to do it. She had to run this nigga over.
My sister got into an argument. That's it. So I started to get in the car and leave. My ex-boyfriend jumped in front of the car and literally made me run him over just so I wouldn't leave. So I stopped. I'm the one who called the police.
All right, stop at that point.
He made me do it. He made me do it. He made me do it.
Thank you. You have your phone?
Yeah, but I
Where's
just
your
want to
phone?
know, is he okay?
Where's your
No,
phone?
I don't have anything, sir.
You don't have your phone?
Everything is in the car.
Okay.
Long story short,
She, as a sister of the house with the lights on, she and her boyfriend, who is deceased, came to the house to fight with me. He said they were angry about something. He took off. There was a call of a fight in the yard. When I pull up, she's outside the car. I said, "What's going on? You know, why is the car in the yard?" And she said, "He's under the car." Looked, he's under the car. Shoved her in the cruiser and that's it. Oh, and she made a comment in the car. He jumped in front of the car and tried to stop him from leaving inside.
He made me run over. He made
So
me
she
run
admitted to
over.
his murder, basically. Yeah. I stopped her at that. Yeah.
Nate and Shanae's day began with cooking and friends. The couple then made plans for a night out. They were intending to toast an old friend. Shanae and Nate had started their night with good intentions. They were marking an occasion. Around 5, discovered on the Sarah and Shanae had grown up together. They had been best friends since grade school. Arriving officers pronounced her dead at the scene. It was determined she had been shot at least 2 times. Her murderer was never found. And what could only be described as a twisted and tragic coincidence, Shanae's boyfriend, Nate, would also be found by Youngstown police officers, murdered 10 years later, almost to the day. Of course, this time, police had an obvious suspect. The exact circumstances remained undetermined. Or moving on to King's Court for more food and drinks. They concluded at an after-hours nightclub for music and dancing. Shanae's car had recently been lent to a friend and significantly damaged.
That looks like, with all that makeup on, that looks like a totally different bitch that's in the back of that fucking car.
That night, she borrowed her sister's white Ford Focus. Home security footage at Draylyn's house caught Shanae and Nathaniel returning to drop off the car sometime around 5 a.m. Shanae.
She came in loud and drunk, and she got to arguing with her sister. Nate appears to have intervened and stepped in to get them to stop fighting, getting on his gay ass, and she proceeded to run him over.
Used her house key to enter. Nate was captured stepping out onto the porch. When Nate is captured stepping out again, he is on the phone. One of the children in the house, instructed by his mother, had dialed 911. An argument could be heard emanating from within, female voices angry and at times shrill.
So 911, she killed him before 911 could pull up, but they had already called 911 and this bitch killed him. She knew the police was coming and she ran this nigga over.
No, just come on.
Nate could be heard attempting to intervene and to calm the situation.
Sinead, please, man. Sinead, please.
Frustrated by his ex-girlfriend's behavior and unable to resolve the situation, Nate left the house to walk home. The argument, which had turned physical with her sister, was over. Shanae followed Nate from the house moments later.
Bitch, you walk home, you dumbass bitch. You will never.
Who's she telling to walk home? Because Nate already gone and she in her sister's car. So she can't be telling her sister to walk home and Nate has already walked home. Nate said, fuck this shit. He know how to get out of trouble. That's Harold though, Poe Harold. What would you say about white queens?
Sister was over. Shanae followed Nate from the house moments later.
Harold was like, that ain't my bitch no more. That's my ex. I'm finna walk to the house. I'll holler.
Walk home, you dumbass bitch. You will never.
The last capture of Nathaniel and Shanae showed them both leaving Draylen's house to walk home. It seems that Shanae decided instead to take the car. It was unclear what words were exchanged between Shanae and Nate after they left the house. What the security videos did make clear was that
Nate had a head start. He ain't say shit. He probably just didn't want to talk to that bitch.
Ultimately, he decided to leave the situation and walk home. The question remained, was he then struck by the car accidentally? Or had Shanae's anger become directed to 2 hours later when Shanae Jacobs sat down with detectives?
Now tell me, this is the same bitch that we just saw on the IG reel with all the makeup on. Tell me this is the same night from there without drinking. Tell me this don't look like no totally different bitch.
At the station.
Obviously, some things happened tonight, and we have to get everybody's side of the full piece together what took place.
Yes, but honestly, may I ask a question?
Yeah.
Nobody is like.
Why don't we do this right? Just before we get into any of the details, we have a couple things we got to do.
Okay.
We got to make sure that you understand that you're here talking to us voluntarily, right?
Yes, I am.
But we got to make sure you understand that you don't have to talk to us.
Right.
Just like on TV, we're going to read you your rights.
Detectives queried Shanae's version of events once more, now having acquired surveillance footage from the house and other homes in the neighborhood, as well as the statements made by her sister. Detectives intended to scrutinize Shanae's statements thoroughly.
Okay. So.
But I mean, you didn't answer my question. Is he okay?
So he's not okay.
He's not okay at all, man.
He's not okay.
But what does that mean?
So what we want to know is what happened. We want to hear your side of the story.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're asking you. That's up to you if you want to do that.
Of course, I would love to tell my side of the story, but
well, that's what we're here to do. But that's your option.
Mm-hmm.
So
of course I want to talk about it, but I want you all to be the same way with me.
That's you'll do that.
Because nobody.
Okay, so we'll do honesty. I'm gonna be straight up with you, and you'll be straight up with us. Nathaniel didn't make it. He passed away. Okay, I know that's something really hard.
Still no tears. Still no, oh my God. Still no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do this. What's up with him with the fake arm pat, buddy? She need that. Look, this nigga actually patted her on the shoulder.
Okay, so we'll do honesty. I'm gonna be straight up with you, and you'll be straight up with us. Nathaniel didn't make it. He passed up with you, and you'll be straight up with us. Nathaniel didn't make it.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi,
he passed
3
away.
Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6
Okay.
Mississippi,
I know that's something really hard.
8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi,
No.
10 Mississippi.
No.
10 Mississippi before this bitch even attempted a no. 10 Mississippi and a pat on the shoulder.
No.
No. No.
Her sister was crying though. I gotta get my money, Lee. I gotta get my money. The cash app ain't been cash apping this shit. I gotta get my coin somehow. It's a give and take relationship.
No. Like what?
So this is your opportunity to explain what happened, because there's more to it.
Shanae took some time with the information. The realization appeared to sink in slowly. Detectives pushed her to respond to their queries. Shanae pushed back. When she did begin to explain, she offered the same speculation as she had earlier. Nate must have jumped in front of the car.
She got no tears.
Was it an accident?
It was what, an accident?
What happened?
What happened?
To Nathaniel.
Okay, so my sister and me got in an argument.
Okay.
About me returning the car, blah, they skip, blah, blah. She had to go do her client at 10 in the morning. Blah, blah. We got into an altercation.
Okay.
We got into, kind of like a fist fight, blah, they skip, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. He's there. He's the only extra adult there breaking it up, blah, they skip.
Okay.
He took off walking because, he's like, you know what, I'm not, I'm dealing with this, blah, they skip, blah, blah. Right. And so I'm like, okay, after he's done, I'm talking to my nephews. I'm like, okay, auntie's about to go home.
Keep in mind, Harold took off walking, but she told the police Harold jumped in front of the car so she wouldn't leave, but Harold walked away from her and was going home, but he wanted to keep her from leaving. Harold didn't give a fuck if you stayed at your sister's house or you went home. She wanted some of that dick, and Harold was not having it.
So I'm in the car, I'm driving, and he jumps in front of the car.
He jumped in front of it?
Yes, jumps in front of the car.
How do you do that?
Maybe trying to stop me. Maybe trying to stop me, like, from leaving.
He was maybe trying to stop her from leaving, but at first he was trying to stop me from leaving. That's why he jumped into the car.
And this is, not the first time he's ever did anything like that. Like, and I'm like, wait, just trying to stop swerving. And like, after that, like, honestly, before
I tried to stop swerving.
And I'm like, wait, just ever did. Maybe trying to stop me. Maybe trying to stop me, like, from leaving. And this is, not the first time he's ever did anything like that. Like, and
that ain't his first time jumping in the car to keep me from leaving, even though he walked off.
And I'm like, wait, just trying to stop swerving. And like,
why would you be swerving? And if he jumped in front of your car, how fast were you going for this nigga to end up under the car? That is the key question there. Because dude looked like a pretty solid fellow. How fast were you driving for this big nigga to end up under the car? It seems like you hit him from behind, like he did not know you were about to hit him. It seems like he was walking, you ran him over, he fell, and then the car went over on top of him. She was trying to swerve because, he was trying to jump in front of the car. Why you didn't drive the opposite way he was walking, bitch? What was you saying about them snow bunnies? You can't, sweet DJ, we can't win. We just got to accept that bitches is crazy and hope don't now one of us get a bitch that hate us enough to put antifreeze in our shit or to run us over. We just got to hope that. And at this point, he wasn't even with his bitch. This wasn't his bitch. He was just out kicking it with his ex-bitch because they were still cool, or so he thought.
After that, like, honestly, before I know it, all I know is I'm hearing a bump, feeling a bump. I got out the car. Walk.
I guess my motto is crazy bitches forever, taking dick never. That's my motto. I put up with a crazy bitch because I'm not taking dick. Crazy bitches forever, taking dick never. Put it on a shirt.
Back up to my sister, how she called the police. My sister, I'm like, call the police, something's wrong. Like, I couldn't I'm trying to reverse. I'm stuck. I'm like, I know he's not under this car. Like, I know you just not get you can't tell me that he's really just under this car.
Unfortunately, Nate was under the car. A security camera from a neighboring home recorded the headlights of the Ford Focus, as well as the audio of the impact and what followed. The headlights of the vehicle can...
And is the racer, I got to see if it's on Prime. I'll check it out. That's where I've been seeing a lot of them at.
Be seen first driving straight along Shenley Avenue before veering to the right. The sound of the impact was paired with indistinguishable yelling. After, the camera recorded the sound of tires spinning as Shanae attempted to move forward or to reverse, but was unable to do so.
Her plan was to hit that nigga and keep on going. But remember, the police had already been called. That's why she got caught. Her intent after she ran him over, she was trying to leave the scene, but she couldn't. He was stuck. Apparently his body was enough to have taken one of the tires off the ground so it couldn't get no traction.
You knew that you would hit him with the car. Why did you continue driving?
I didn't. I didn't. When I heard a lump, I think I said this earlier as well. I tried to, reverse. And I said, wait.
That is literally you keeping on driving then, ma'am. How you gonna say I didn't and you tried to go in reverse?
This car not going nowhere. Like, it's stuck. This car not going nowhere. I got out the car.
But you said to yourself when you're still in the car, what did you say to yourself?
I said, did I hear, I said, I know you're not under this car. Like, that's what I said earlier. Like, I know, wait, hold on. Like,
how long did you try and get it off of him? Were you rocking it or?
No, it was maybe twice after I, just tried to move the car. Yeah. And I called my sister, call the police. I don't know, I feel like something's wrong. And I stood there and waited. As soon as the police came up, they're get in the car. And that's what I did from jump.
Yeah.
Though responders would find Shanae waiting by the vehicle, it seems that she had not simply been waiting there, as she stated to detectives. Less than a minute following the noise of the crash, Shanae is shown walking at a steady pace away from the scene, leaving Nate lying on the lawn. Shanae did not call 911, though she insisted that she instructed her sister to do so. She also returned to the scene before the first responding officer arrived. Shanae did not deny driving the car, and she did not make any attempt to alter the scene before anyone arrived. That being said, she also did not attempt to render aid to Nathaniel. Detectives were not buying the story.
Unless she had a jacket, wasn't nothing she could do. That nigga was stuck.
That Nate jumped in front of the moving car for a few reasons. First, it made little sense that he would be motivated to do so. Second, the car was located on a front lawn, not the road. There was no sign that Nate had been hit on the road and then subsequently dragged to the position where officers would later find him. There were tire tracks, but no other trail from the street to the lawn. The most likely conclusion from the physical evidence at the scene was that Nate was walking on the sidewalk. The video across the street also offered a glimpse into the sequence of events. When slowed down to view the direction of the car's headlights, the footage clearly displays the Focus making a sharp turn away from the roadway and towards the right, where it would come to a stop. The sound of the impact occurs immediately after the car is directed off the street, not before.
And all I know is you just jump in front of the car, and I'm like, whoa, boom.
Was that in the street or off the roadway?
It was kind of in the median. You got the street, you got the sidewalk.
Yeah.
With the grass on the side of it.
Okay, so he was walking on the sidewalk area, and then he jumps in front of the car.
Yeah, and I'm like, wait, I'm swerving, wait, trying to stop, and the car hits him.
Okay. So
how did you end up in the yard? Because you ended up in the front yard of someone's house.
The car, I said, I kind of swerved. Okay. Yeah, kind of swerved, you know what I mean? To my knowledge, I seen, him wait, trying to stop me. And I'm just swerving,
Yeah, because he's on the sidewalk when he's hit. So that's why I was hoping maybe a little more truthful. We know that your intention wasn't for this to happen, but
yeah, I'm
you're upset. You heard him, right? You heard the video, video after.
I know the detective could be like, look her, bitch, you lying. I know he wish he could, like, but this bitch straight up lying, just like them white hoes did. Crazy bitches forever, taking dick never.
Video of you, mad at him, right? Because he's he's walking away.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, the video is like literally reflecting after me and my sister getting into an altercation. You know what I mean? So I can't necessarily say it's me mad at him. Like it's just me just mad.
Yeah, you did yell at him though. You called him a bitch and told him to just walk home, and he agreed.
Shanae spoke with detectives for roughly an hour. She repeatedly denied having any intention to harm Nate, stating only that she had been angry in general. Most of this anger was directed towards her sister.
You're a little upset. Maybe, like I said, you don't intentionally, maybe you're just trying to scare him, but somehow your vehicle goes from the street onto the sidewalk, strikes him, and it hurts him. I don't think your intention was for what happened, right? Because even though you guys aren't together, you still love him. But we need to be honest, right?
Honestly, sir, I'm being honest.
Well, first you said he ran out the street, but we know that didn't happen.
No, I didn't say that. I never.
Being honest, you said he ran in the street. I ain't say that. I said he jumped in front of the car. Well, unless you were driving on the sidewalk, which is illegal, how the fuck he jump in front of the car? And this is the thing bitches do too. Bitches will try to run a motherfucker over. They will do this. This is the thing. They'll they'll try to run you over, or they'll try to crash into your car like it's a motherfucking roller monster derby. They will tear their car up because they angry and they trying to get back at you.
He ran out in the street.
So I'm in the car, I'm driving, and he jumps in front of the car.
He ran, sir, I'm being honest.
Well, first you said he ran out the street, but we know that didn't happen.
No, I didn't say that. I never said he ran out in the street.
So I'm in the car, I'm driving, and he jumps in front of the car. He jumps in front of it? Yes. Jumps in front of the car. How do you do that?
Maybe I misunderstood you. Okay.
Yeah, I said that. I feel
Technically, she didn't say he jumped in the street. She said he jumped in front of the car. But Harold would have had to have been in the street to jump in front of the car. Because as the police pointed out, bitch, you is in the motherfucking yard. It ain't no way you hit him in the street and you drug him, like you swerved and hit the curb, went through the sidewalk and ended up on the yard. There's no way all of that happened. She was mad. Harold did not want to get in the car and talk to her. She knew she was not getting no dick that night. That's why she went out. She went out for the alcohol and the dick. She just was too drunk and came to her sister's house with this shit. She was too fucking noisy and drunk.
like he tried to stop me because that's what I saw. Like I saw something go like this. Maybe the cameras didn't catch that, or whatever you have on recording didn't catch that. You know, and I'm like this. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, the camera didn't catch it. They ain't catch it.
Why do you do that?
Maybe I misunderstood you. Okay.
Yeah, I said that. I feel like he tried to stop me because that's what I saw. Like I saw something go like this. Maybe the cameras didn't catch that, or whatever you have on recording didn't catch that. You know, and I'm like this. I'm like, whoa.
So you're driving down the street, and then so you must see him. You must see him over here because he's up on the sidewalk, right? So he's over here on the sidewalk. He waves his hands, right, trying to stop you. But then when you swerve and go up on the sidewalk. But that wasn't intentional.
Of course, yeah, he swerved on the sidewalk.
The interview came to an end after Shanae accused the detective of being rude and insensitive. In the midst of her complaints towards the detective for behaviors that she deemed disrespectful, he stood and walked out of the room.
Like, honestly.
Did I say anything that wasn't a factor?
You're being like real
rude.
You lying, bitch. And he filled in the word for you. He said rude. You're being rude.
Did I say anything that wasn't a factor?
You're being like real
rude.
The sarcasm is crazy, like insane. Like it's honestly disrespectful for real because I'm literally trying to process this and corroborate at the same time because I don't have nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. I want to corroborate.
Somebody's dead.
To my full potential. And I'm literally trying. Like that's what I'm trying to do.
And what I said was what happened, correct? You just, maybe you didn't like the way I said it.
No, I don't like the way you're being sarcastic, sir.
My man said, fuck you, bitch. He playing the shit out of it. He said, as soon as she started talking, I'm gonna get up and leave.
Shanae Jacobs was held in custody following the interview on charges related to the physical incident with her sister. Murder charges would follow. Draylyn sat down with detectives to formally give her statement a few days later. She had time to process the events of the night and gain some perspective. At first, Draylyn found fault in her own actions, blaming her argument with Shanae for instigating what followed with Nate. Then, she told detectives that the two had always had issues with alcohol. She speculated that had family members stepped in to force them into treatment, this tragedy could have been avoided.
It was really because of our fight.
Okay.
I feel like because.
Man, the family couldn't have done any, like, what the fuck? Nate didn't do shit wrong. Nate broke up you and your sister's fight and Nate walked home. The only thing Nate was guilty of was hanging out with his ex-girlfriend. That was it. He didn't fight with her. The argument wasn't over him. It was what happened between y'all because he broke it up and decided to walk home instead of go home with your sister because he didn't feel like dealing with this shit. He did. I don't know what your family's treatment could have done or saying they should have gotten treatment, or you think they would have been on you think if your sister had went to AA, then she probably would have been drinking that night? But what about Harold, though? What did Harold's alcohol consumption have to do with his death? Wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong bitch. Rest in peace, Harold.
It wasn't even when they first got there, it wasn't arguing, it wasn't
Both Harolds.
fighting. Like, I feel like I triggered, for them to fight because if me and her would have never fought, they wouldn't have started fighting and arguing.
Right. She wouldn't come in the house making a racket.
Right. I mean, you can't put it on you because they came to your house, or you're just trying to sleep at home with your kids.
This boy, this man been in our life for over 10 years. That's my brother. You know what I mean? And that's my sister.
Right.
That's my brother. It literally always been that every holiday, Christmas, birthday, everything. And I specifically, me as the little sister, y'all need to stop drinking because every time they drink, this happens. Every time they drink, this happens. If it's not him, it's her. If it's not her, it's him. Every time they drink, this happens. Okay. Literally every time.
From now on, Nanya, every story that we cover where a man is killed by a woman, that man from this day forth will be known as Harold. Harold is a uniracial name. We could go for black people, we could go for white people, it can go for Asian people, Arab people, Mexican. Everybody could be a Harold. Well, but in Spanish it's Geraldo, but everybody can have a Harold. See, like the next story that I do, which will be tonight, mom reports the son missing, and the mom find the son in the closet. That's gonna be Harold number 3. Harold, yes. Harold. The black guy that was killed by Ashley, he was Harold too. He was the original Harold.
This is the worst case scenario.
This is the worst case
ongoing,
scenario.
turbulent violence. Yeah. This is worst case scenario. This is the
My
worst.
mother feels so bad. I feel so bad because we should have been stepped in and do something to stop this.
You can't put this on yourselves.
We're not putting it on ourselves, but at the same time, we saw it. It's happening.
Right.
If it's not him, it's her. If it's not her, it's him. It's both of them when they drink.
Draylyn explained that the couple had struggled with alcohol abuse issues for years. The problems worsened, however, more recently, following the deaths of a few individuals with whom they were very close. In early February 2020, Draylyn's partner Daniel, along with his brother Diamond, were killed at a nightclub shooting on Logan Avenue in Youngstown. One other person was also killed and 2 injured in the incident. Shanae posted on social media that she had been helping Daniel to make arrangements to propose to her sister. She had already considered him to be her brother.
What you gonna say, Dre? Congratulations!
Roughly 1 week after Daniel's death, Shanae lost a second childhood friend. Eviana Rutland died February 29th, 2020 in a car crash caused by a drunk driver. At the time, Shanae told the local news that of all her close friends, Eviana had been the one to always lift her up. Ironically, she concluded, "We have to stop drinking and driving. We have to." In the wake of so much loss, Draylin said that Shanae never received counseling and began drinking more heavily. October 15th, the 10th anniversary of Tiara's murder, was another trigger, yet she and Nate decided to honor the date with a night out.
Based on what we have, it appears to be an unintentional act. I'm not saying that's what she'll be convicted of, but it's pretty bad. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't. It appears that it's an intentional act based on the way the car went up into the yard where he struck at. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that's what she would be convicted of, but yeah. I mean, it doesn't look good, right?
I feel so bad because he was trying to break me and her up and it caused them to just start arguing and fighting. You know what I mean? Like, he was trying to break it up. He was trying to be the peacemaker. And
despite statements made by Draylin at the scene stating that she believed her sister was intoxicated, there was never a field sobriety test or blood alcohol test delivered. Charges were filed for murder, asserting it was an intentional act, though lacked premeditation. This assessment was due primarily to the home surveillance camera, showing the headlights of the vehicle swerving to strike Nate on the sidewalk. Had a sobriety test been conducted, it seemed likely Shanae would have been charged with vehicular manslaughter. Shanae Jacobs did not go to trial. She pleaded guilty to a reduced charge of voluntary manslaughter in July 2024, admitting that she did in fact steer the car towards the sidewalk, though she was not in her right mind. While in the Mahoning County Jail awaiting her court dates, Shanae voluntarily enrolled and completed anger management and substance abuse recovery programs. She had no prior criminal history and showed genuine remorse for her actions.
I truly never meant for any of this to happen. I love Nathaniel.
Again, y'all can't tell me that this bitch looks totally different
With
without
genuine
that
remorse
fucking makeup
for her actions.
on. Without the makeup, her.
I truly never meant for any of this to happen. I love Nathaniel more than
With the makeup and filters. Totally different person.
words can express. It hurts me to the core to know that I have caused you eternal pain from this.
In her victim impact statement given to the court, Nathaniel's mother, Sherry, forgave Shanae and said that she was relying on her faith to get through. Though prosecutors requested a 16-year term, the judge handed down a sentence of 6 to 9 years in prison, citing errors in the investigation for the failure of Youngstown police to conduct a sobriety test, as well as the forgiveness offered to Shanae by Nathaniel's family. At the
Which is what the lead attorney said in the Carmelo Anthony case 11 months ago. Instead of throwing Austin Metcalf's daddy out, they should have embraced him, prayed with him, whatever he was trying to do there, because he could sway the community and kind of quell this racial divide that we've had ever since they kicked him out the vigil. We've had that ever since. It's been a racial divide since that moment.
time of publication, Shanae Jacobs is serving her prison sentence at the Northeast Reintegration Center in Cleveland, Ohio. From there,
okay, do y'all think that is justice? She got 6 to 9. The prosecution wanted 16, and she got 6 to 9 for intentionally running him over. He ain't touch her. He didn't provoke her or nothing. She just ran this nigga over. Do y'all think that's justice? 6 to 9?
by Nathaniel's family. At the time of publication, Shanae Jacobs is serving her prison sentence at the Northeast Reintegration Center in Cleveland, Ohio. From there, she is active online. Shanae has profiles on female prison pen pals.
She back online with the filters. She ready to get out and kill another nigga. Hello world, my name is Shanae Jacobs. I'm 34 years blessed, no kids, halfway through my time, and open to new connections. She is ready to get a nigga set up. I'm a God-fearing woman. She was a God-fearing woman before he ran your ex over. I enjoy intellectual conversations. Bitch, you been in jail for the past 6 to 9 years. Who the fuck you been having an intellectual conversation with? and using this time to transition into the wholesome woman, God son of a bitch. Why do you have to have a jail? These hoes that go to jail ain't no different than these niggas that go to jail. Why did it take jail for God to reach you when you could have had God when you was out? You was free and you could have had God the whole time talking to you and making you to a wholesome bitch. Like, bitch, the only reason you sober up is because you was in jail. You didn't have no choice. You know everything that come through the jail coming through pussy and ass. It just is what it's been in somebody's ass or pussy before it gets to you. Sometimes packaged, sometimes unpackaged. God ordained me to be positive vibes only. Only the strong survive. Add me on getting out. My number is MA number W114048. Facility. OC Ohio Reformatory for Women. And then she put this picture up of her 6 to 9 years ago. Man, again, she is ready to get out and kill her next nigga. I'm gonna write the bitch though. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. I know it's a filter and all that because I seen her in court and stuff, but I mean, yeah, but she is kind of far back from the camera and things of that nature. I'm a writer though. I am. I fuck that crazy bitch. I would. I don't live in Ohio though, so it just one time is cool with me. I'm gonna fuck her and ghost the bitch. Get my ass back to Memphis before she killed me. This crazy bitch will probably drive to Memphis though and run me over.
And pen pals for prisoners and jailbirds. Shanae writes that she is on the...
She thinking about dick. She got out yet and she thinking about dick. Yeah, you look evil right here, bitch. Yeah, she gonna kill again. I retract my statement. I'm not finna write this bitch. I'm good. Yeah, she crazy and she still got baby hairs. That's them prison eyebrows. That's probably doo-doo. That's probably smeared some doo-doo on her to make the eyebrows fuller or whatever the fuck they used in there.
road to redemption, and when she is released, she is looking for a new man. And that was the tragic case of Nathaniel.
That's another Harold, goddammit. That's the case of another Harold. All right, y'all. That's all I got. Baby finna get on my nerves. I see Truth has a live schedule. She said she is back in town and she back on Adrian. She catching up with whatever Adrian's been going on. Set your notifications, your post notifications, or whatever the fuck that retarded bitch in Atlanta say. Till the next episode, little channel, big voice. I'm out.
Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we don't eat.